I mean, if they can maybe string a couple more together, more than happy to see it close in a little bit.
Hello, can you hear me?
Purchase that can come through this round as well.
Yeah.
It's lacking in some areas for Optic, but on the other side, Ult's getting real close by.
FNS मार ही नहीं पा रहा है, only 1 kill.
Three already hitting in. This is starting to like
Optic,
Optic.
Expect them to
Hyper.
potentially string a couple together here on the back of this ult cycle. Pancada has a Viper's Pit to convert a post-plant scenario. Aspas actually gets the Blade Storm online as well.
इन लोगों को देखा कैसे कंट्रोल रखा है उन्होंने बी पे सिर्फ एक बंदा खेल रहा है we should do that हाइपर से आराम से भी कंट्रोल होता है देखो
होता है मैं I used to play Viper in this map.
You should start playing again. You should start playing Viper again.
Showing restraint here.
The B control क्या बढ़िया B control देखो और halls क्या perfect use किया उन्होंने देखो A control I think yeah ulti खोला
one door pop. It's going to call Marv to attention, but doesn't actually know anyone just yet, surprisingly, even though there are two players there. And Crashies is posted on this as well.
Ulti waste I guess.
No one really to deal with the main
never
pressure
mind.
apart from
Victor
Victor, but apparently he's good for it, but the trade does come through. Sassy going to punish as he tried to readjust away.
Yeah, did not push.
Towards Chu, but patience being shown by Loud. They're not quite heading towards the site yet.
Hyper का rotation तक नहीं आया.
Oh,
that was a very good flash, man.
Les has actually found a kill here. Crashies has to find something in response. He's found the first, a headshot on the second, but
nice try.
Not quite enough damage done yet.
I think.
Yeah, in a finesse the last two standing. Spike is
शायद
down,
नहीं
so
होगा,
Loud has
शायद
time
नहीं
in their
होगा.
favor. Les on the swing, he's been so instrumental in Loud succeeding in some of these rounds.
The shot. You missed the shot.
And the Viper utility not really going to slow down the roll here, but this pop flash could be it. Let's see if they feel the timing right. There it is, goes in and the swing.
Perfect flash, man.
Oh man, the flash
in that round.
Man, nice one. I told you.
Finally, Industan. Congrats. Welcome to Industan Planter.
The economy as well. 3 players going to be struggling here.
अच्छा खेला रे वो
Nice one.
Like KO can be very useful.
Yeah. If somebody knows how to play KO, like the right knives and everything with the pop flashes,
to really string a few together. That's 2.
Then it's very nice.
Still got the Blade Storm. Still got the Viper's Pit. Sassy actually back on
But
the
if you
brink of
don't
the
know how
Hunter's
to play
Fury as
KO,
well.
it's very
तब
useless.
है मतलब like आता है तो
Nothing on the table for Optic.
Apart from Victor just being sent to the blender. Aspas was waiting this time around. And similar scenes on the other side of the map. Les sharp with it. Crashy's trying his luck, but Les looks so ready. Yeah, extremely diligent read from Les. And only Ye to find impact. As this default we've been seeing held has actually succeeded pretty nicely. Now, there are still 2 players who can cause a problem. That's a rifle recovered, so maybe a chance at more danger, but the HP's already low for Crashies. And with the spike going down, they got everything working in their favor.
Never mind.
Oh, he got the kill with the grenade.
But it does.
Oh, ये last नहीं होगा, ये round तो गया, ये round तो गया.
Yeah, फिर से गया.
Even here, you look at what's taken away from this. Pancada's fallen, but
Oh, okay. I think Les will see him. Yep.
Oh,
He did not check. He did not check. Oh, fuck.
Would he have noted that the rifle's gone? I guess he wouldn't have known when that was dropped. Or at least should I say.
Close था, that was almost close.
Yeah, ऐसा बहुत बार हुआ है.
Slip away here. Play his life and keep that rifle into the next couple of rounds because we do now have.
I really don't like this skin, by the way. I hate this skin.
Yeah, I don't like this skin.
This is enough. This is a buffer coming through.
उनका कोई मरा क्या? हाँ, उनका सिर्फ Hyper मरा ना.
Barely costing them anything.
6-4, come back, alright, boys.
Onto the operator, 4
back.
left standing. Sadak back 2 away from the null command. Still got the Viper's Pit.
Alright, Les is making a
Valor
comeback.
achieving this with minimal investment. It's just disgusting.
Aspas got a really good kill and Les also got
Oh, उसने देखा ही नहीं, पीछे से पड़ा. That's right. Timeout?
We'll pump the brakes here. Call a timeout.
Yeah, they always do that. If Les is making, Loud is making a comeback, Optic always takes a time
Momentum तोड़ता है.
Yeah.
They couldn't. They were so aware, hyper aware of having numbers advantage on the retake, getting back through, knowing where and when to expect Les to show his hand.
Drinking?
Yeah, and him finding a little bit more activation in this game is certainly paying off now. It's 7-7.
Coffee to me.
We all
There's
noted a
also
very
Red Bull.
quiet start. Didn't
Red Bull नहीं
see
दिख रहा है यहाँ
the
पर
ball
इस
rolling that early, but
Burger
already
King
starting to
as
find their
well.
footing.
दिखाया था एक
Being
बार.
rewarded where Optic
They
won a
won't
challenge.
show like
Honestly.
every time ना.
इसको देखो ये तो पूरा
Actually,
एकदम
this is things where, you know, ultimately, if
सब कुछ
What
लेके
is
Optic
this
had
like?
maintained that,
Kitten puppy.
everything हाँ
the double operator
lucky
setup
lucky है
actually
शायद
does
इसलिए
reward
लाया वो
this sort of play
few
style.
players do that
Oh, it very much does. So, don't think they're going to be really looking towards that though financially.
Like
Just
bring
doesn't
the
no,
seem
things
yeah.
that
in
I
the
have in
cards
my
till
table.
now.
Like
Yeah.
I said, it was weird to
To
look at
make
it, what,
it
5-1, where Optic
comfortable.
was still actually struggling
Oh
to buy
man,
back
if
into
I
one of
bring
those
that,
rounds.
I will have a
Would've
lots
been
of things.
Potentially a
Lots
different
of
outcome if they'd
lipsticks.
been able to stabilize the money a little
My
sooner. But
I mean, it's
medicine,
going to be awkward as well.
Medicine.
lens.
The next round
अबे
potentially
जो
Then I have my
but look at
purse.
जो
what's
lucky
left
है
out.
वो बोला
This is
थोड़ी ना
round 11,
everything
bear in mind.
yeah.
So round 12
Everything
could
is
be really
lucky for me.
uncomfortable,
okay
especially if Loud
I will feel
don't have to
comfortable.
invest
ऐसा
anything
मैंने कहा
again.
सडेली वेडेली गोली
Loud
लाऊं.
laughing.
बोला
They've carved themselves.
Oh.
My
Oh.
nails को figure
मैं
नहीं
दो
out.
ले लिया क्या
Round.
लाउड
He
ने
wants to follow up
Fuck.
Aspas,
double kill
ripping through two of them.
Man, I
And
told you
Optic
ना
getting a
Aspas
start
like
but
Fine.
optical
It's
optic का
not
मरा
over yet.
optic का मरा लाउड का नहीं मरा
The
तो
series is only getting started.
अरे वही
Pancada in the
बोला
meantime
कि
gonna collect
Aspas
on
also
Ye.
clutch last
the
round.
ball.
Oh
Really
my
good
God.
clutch.
As quick as lightning, Aspas almost gets
hell?
crashes too.
Nice click.
And they're just hunting him down the
Did
spawn
you
at
see
this
that
point.
flip?
Down
हाँ तुम
so
delay दो
low,
मेरा पहले आया मैं
trying
पहले
to
देख
stay
रहा
alive.
Oh
He's
my
just on the run. There's a
God.
player to his right. It's just nowhere to get out of here now.
The hell?
That's already got back behind this. 39 HP for Crashies, and we already talked about the finances. And with this round, actually, Crashies will find one, but Loud have already stacked the deck, have every
गया
ultimate
गया ये round गया
available for the next.
yep
Sassy seals the deal.
but I think loud जीत सकते हैं ये
Claw
match
their way back into this half.
Yeah.
Just one round separating them, 4 unanswered
they
here.
don't have the money I think
This grit and determination coming out from
You see
Loud.
that?
I mean,
Look at this.
This is
oh
just
this was very good man
ridiculous.
Oh, it's
The
dreamy.
flick on the second.
Oh,
Show me that one.
I could watch it for days. I could watch it for days. They heard you call.
oh
They heard
look
you
at
call.
it
What
सबसे
is
perfect kill
that?
The flick is
What are you
so
meant to
quick.
do against
Hmm.
that?
Can't even see it.
It's, oh,
Can't even
I say,
see
I mean,
it.
the benefit of
उनका
that
buy
round
है ना?
ending like
They
that
have a
is
buy.
there's
Full
barely
buy.
any utility use, right? So this
Sure.
lesser purchase actually doesn't have as many gaps as a long, drawn-out round, right?
yeah, you're right. Just how much
That's
Loud has to
the
work
one
with,
saving
though.
grace, right?
Yeah, brilliant. How's that silver lining? Real
The
thin.
force bias.
But at this point, look at all of where?
That's big, though.
Where the hell did he just get a
That was in cave.
free kill?
That was
Fair
literally
enough.
from stairs to cave.
Okay.
कहाँ पे मारा दिखा नहीं
All right, well, Aspas gone. After having probably the most impactful round thus far. Highs and lows. Sassy trying to find that instant information, but yeah, he's there.
oh अभी फिर से optic got
Left
it
in the
control
corner.
under control again
Delivers the bullet. And it's Sassy, Les, and Ben
Never
Carlos,
mind.
but Les is still...
Yeah, they got the info.
Wow, now he knows. Hello, there's someone else here. It's Crashies.
oh the timing
Oh,
the
just
timing
better.
भाई
Utility not quite what he
I don't
wanted
know
to at
why
least
Les
facilitate a
always
safe
fails
cross, but the spike's on the way.
Always.
You got to make something out of this Pancada. You got to do something to save your team. He's going to have to pull the trigger.
Oh.
On the second and the third. Not going to happen. Yay! Flies in. And he's
भाई
still trying to fire.
इसने round
off.
बचा दिया
Looking for the follow-up here. Spike down the
Oh,
double
no.
swing. Finally, he gets
GG,
put to bed. And the
GG,
scoreline,
mate.
Mike, we're at 6-6.
trigger control
I mean, how Loud have pulled that off. 5 unanswered to claw back in, and they just looked
Les and
absolutely
Pancada
lost
got it.
in the first
They
quarter of this map here on Breeze. Great restraint from Pancada, doubling down on that position.
full trigger
Les
control
and Sassy play it perfectly. Don't give Ye an opportunity.
oh my god चिल्ला है भाई what the fuck
Is that the
Tied
coach?
up.
Maybe- I
It
don't think so.
cannot
Maybe,
be
I don't know.
closer here. The resilience shown from Loud is why they are in the grand
me wrong,
finals.
which is
6
much
rounds,
better than
5
before.
unanswered at the end. The desk.
That
What are your thoughts
expect.
on that one?
Thank you very much, Pansy and Hyper. We know the operator players tend to pop off on Breeze, but there were some nuts shots here, Josh.
Oh,
Yeah, in the
pause
first
again.
quarter, it was all about Victor. And I felt like, again, we set up this story about pushing on defense for Optic. And I think
This is
that
the final,
this
yes, man,
head-to-head
the final.
has ended up defining the majority of this first half.
Yeah, it absolutely has. I mean, Aspas making some massive plays to try and get them back into this, especially with his attack side operator. I mean, you just see it in the head-to-head. I think Victor, the early start that he got was a
The grand
huge
finals.
defining factor. But credit to Lau for being able to bring it back.
take a look at how Victor was flanking as well. He makes his way around this trap wire so that he's able to get the flank. And this is how I expected the half to play around, with Victor trying to outplay Les and get the better end over the Cypher player, and Loud was still individually popping off. And then in the second half, they just found the rhythm.
Yeah, they really did. It was such a step up from every player on Loud, but in particular, Les had a big resurgence, finding those late lurks, punishing Optic on the extremities, and giving his team those opportunities to pivot. But as we look towards the second half, he's again the guy that we have to talk about, particularly in the way that he plays as the anchor. He's almost always locking down towards B, very much just defined by how he holds space. The same setup on that site. And in their last game, he really got shut down. You see so many of his deaths just in that back corner of B, with a Jet diving on him deep, his utility already gone, and him getting
technical pause नहीं है शायद ये
to keep his performance up if Loud do want to convert this.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't agree more. I think Les is such a playmaker for them. The guy is really heating up, and he's doing it at such a young age.
didn't know कि half time का भी वो मिलता है. Did not know that.
He's been the real difference maker in so many of their rounds, with clean trades and also multi-kills and opportunities just found with the lurks.
I think you can see, as Pansy said, that Loud are getting back into this game. Their belief is showing, the tenacity and grit is all there. And the players are heating up. I think this next half, it should be
Oh my gosh, she looks so
Optic, they have to find a way
cute.
to stop this
Stage
momentum,
cosplay,
or
hyper
otherwise
cosplay.
Pansy and Hypok, it's gonna get a little bit dicey.
Hyper cosplay अच्छा था ना? Looks less like Hyper.
Yeah, she looks so good.
I'm still
The
working out my
eyes.
feelings after the Viper cosplay. I'm not
Very
gonna lie, Mike.
perfect.
But anyway, 6-6. The game actually could not
I
get
want
closer,
to do Viper
and
cosplay as well.
it feels like Loud are starting to believe this is
I know
now
where to
doable.
buy the
'Cause it felt like a
costume.
shutout at the start. The aggression
Come
was
on,
right.
Mystic,
everything was
Mystic
starting
Hyper
to hit,
incoming.
and then it just, switch flip. Now,
इसलिए मेरा बैंक अकाउंट को दिखा दिया मैंने.
components we look
Still
at
haven't
the second
asked
half
me.
both sides. What are you looking out for that could maybe be
Not
the swing
now.
factor of Optic picking up this map
1
or Loud?
later.
1 month later भी नहीं होगा.
Potential
2
for
3
Optic
months
to come
later
on,
बोलो.
number of times looking for those kind of pop flash
मेरा
plays
GPU खरीद के
early
दो
on
मैं दे दूँगा
round,
तुमको
so
cosplay.
really here, looking for
I
him
need to buy the GPU.
right there. And yes, you can talk about just looking at the numbers there, 2 and 9, but it's the manner in which he was dying.
Is there anything
Number
to
of
stop
times,
Ye?
no, there isn't.
Right.
Loud's all the way, literally all the way posted deep on B is 3. Pancada. Now maybe as the wall goes up, they might consider the possibility. Another rotation coming through nice and early. It's Aspas here with the Sheriff. Optic will
Oh, they have that knife as
pause
कितने
for a moment.
कितने शेरिफ कितना है? एक ही दो
I don't
दो
know,
है.
they're just allowing this paranoia to build. But
डिफेंस में क्या अटैक में डिफेंस में ना?
more players have made their way to this side of the map already.
defense में दो है.
Went to the commit.
Ballsy move.
Bring one out inside Ye, trying to be a nuisance, but he's in
Oh,
danger.
never mind. That
Instantly
worked out.
thrown by
I like this
Pancada,
Sheriff
gets to
actually.
Deal with him in time to be able to turn around and try and do some chip damage.
so
But
Celeste
Aspas
working.
finding Victor. It's all going their way. It's all looking
Oh.
good. The shot to the back of
no.
the brain. Pancada denies crashes.
Loud निकाल लिया रे.
With that finesse.
GG.
Loud strike first in the second half.
Great awareness shown.
They might win this.
Yeah, he actually crosses into that corner closer to the double doors in Tube. Means he's out of range. He can't put his second TP down. There's no fail safe.
I like this legal. अच्छा लगता है मेरे को ये वाला.
Beautiful crunch there between Aspas and
Oh,
Pancada.
oh, he got 3.
And these Sheriffs
Got 3
paying
of them.
dividends here in the pistol. Starting to get fired up as well as they take the lead here. Just the light shield here for Optic. Yay.
Marv का क्या हो गया? Yesterday was playing so good. What happened today? It is not
Might be
working
a
for
fast
anyone.
piece on the back of this poison orb, or maybe just to try and post it up a little deeper. They've achieved that very early on.
Oh, almost गया था.
Problem being with how deep Loud will play on B, they're just playing off the back of this spy cam. So yeah, you're not going to be given much freedom once he crests this.
I think
corner.
they're gonna do
Yes,
B only.
noted there.
ये नहीं करेंगे शायद.
Deals with it
Oh,
somewhat.
yeah, enter side.
Look who's creeping.
Okay.
Crashes. They have no idea. He's behind him again.
Oh shit.
Crash. He's not again.
Oh,
He's
shit.
done it to him. Finds less. And
Oh
not
my
one
God.
wants
Dude,
to do. Sassy
do
is
not
gonna call
check
to
the
attention.
behind.
He'll have to get that upgrade if he can. And yes, he does.
Fuck.
Even better. And look how quick Marv.
पीछे के नहीं देखा वो.
I mean, look at Loud. They're a million miles away.
Foul नहीं था I guess most probably.
He did
Just
is
about
that
coming back
timing
through
on
this.
this?
Now
That's the
Sassy's
thing.
here, but Spectre in hand. That Bulldog.
At least they got the
can't go
plan.
to work.
Glorious
Big
snipe
info.
though. Couldn't ask for anything better. Sassy gonna try and be brave, be the first man forward. Trade me if you must. We gotta get a move on here. There's 4 players watching this cross. That flash force them all away. Crashies need some help. They've got to be standing here like a shooting squad. Look at them all lined up, dropped down.
No!
Back in on the site.
Oh,
That was perfect, man.
Damn. They should not have stacked
how
there.
Crashes is
No, they were stacking to hold it.
Removes the spy cam, and on the back of that draws the attention.
Didn't check the behind. Well,
He's only
I
jump
mean,
spotting there, so Crashes
flying
finds
नहीं देगा.
the
I'm actually
god
a footstep
timing
in here.
to
That's
slip
why.
into main.
Let's check your
There's a
behind
point there where
planter.
you see
Very important.
Spectres and dribs and drabs on the retake, and you think actually Crashes
Optic
could
का
go to
हाल
work,
खराब हो रहा है
play
अभी.
distance with that bulldog, but
I think they
close
might
it
lose
out.
it because they don't have control.
holding their composure.
5 more
Okay,
win.
bonus. How's it looking? What we got?
I mean, pretty well rounded.
Not
Honestly.
working out
Sassy
for
gonna
them.
Ride through with a sheriff, but 3 bulldogs to work with here. Again, how we expect Loud to play, posted up on
That's a
deep
nice
angles, but Aspas and Sassy immediately.
Chamber at A. Oh, A मिल गया शायद.
Sanak's been found elsewhere.
They get A?
Oh, but the timing.
Can they catch A here?
Yeah, they might be able to.
Oh, maybe Optic. Oh,
Not sure if
ये
he's
को
even gonna be
मारेगा शायद.
considering this
Yep,
yet. No,
yep,
he's
yep, yep, yep,
absolutely
yep.
not. He's gone down.
Oh,
Sassy's
yep,
one actually
Aspas.
So they're committing B. A was
damage done
fake.
across the board. Both players now
But there's
swarming
two-
the bodies to get the rifle. Aspas gonna get that upgrade. But on the other side of the map,
Never
though,
mind.
victory is coming in.
Yeah, I think they got B.
Clear out the site from the 2 players
Yeah, they
defending
got
it.
B.
So you have to
I
look
think
at how
Emilio
much
Optic
damage
quite
Aspas and Sassy can actually achieve. And well, Aspas is quite quick to it, but this is a difficult plan to try and work your way back in on.
Optic got this
Sassy's
match.
still on that Spectre. Aspas, rifle in hand. Don't expect Optic to over-challenge here. We'll try and keep as many of these rifles online as possible.
I like this swing though, them committing towards CT side so they can potentially have the exits, knowing that obviously the challenge on Ye came in.
Well, but
Ooh.
Victor's
Oh, nice.
Sassy
Oh.
actually finds Crashies.
Damn.
Okay, Sassy, fair enough.
Nice one,
So
Sassy.
we're going for
Oh.
this.
Almost गया था वो भी. Tagged है I think most probably.
Bit of a slap back from Victor there.
Nice.
Good chip damage
think,
and actually
new-
down
now
two. So
नहीं
actually
आएगा.
not bad
नहीं
economy
होगा,
damage
नहीं
at this
होगा.
point. You'll take that. You
But
will
they have a lead,
not
so
be
it's
winning the
okay.
round here, but they've done what they wanted.
8-7.
They get to keep the rifle as well. Not too bad either. So
It's
a bit
going
more
to be a
damage than I'm
close,
sure. Optic
क्या
will
बढ़िया
like, and
shout
that's
that
still
था रे वो.
bonus for us pass as well.
We'll
See,
see
Loud
exactly
is winning.
where
Guess who is
Purposeful
supporting
life
them?
for Optic. On
Haha.
the back of that, it's going to be
Okay,
light
Rakesh.
shields scattered across.
I
some of
still
these
feel like
rifles.
Optic will win.
Marv's going to be
It's
struggling.
1-1. This
Actually does get, I think the drop
match
from
will decide
Crashies
actually.
तो ये
potentially
मैच में like उनका जो कंट्रोलर है वो खेल ही नहीं पा रहे हो.
able to get
2-12 जा रहा है
everyone
मार.
involved, but Loud.
He plays really
A
good. वो
slight
मार ही नहीं पा
advantage
रहा
in
है.
that regard. Viper's
I think
bit
उसका
available
चल
from
नहीं रहा है ठीक
Pancada.
से.
Marv
Like
does
combination.
have that null command. Still
my
sitting at
bad.
2 and
Yeah.
12 here.
मार like he normally plays really good.
Yeah, that's what
Last
I'm saying. ना,
कल क्या बढ़िया
Loud
खेला देखा
might
तुमने?
win
Optic
this.
looking to address mid just a little
Loud
bit.
might win this.
Map जाएगा शायद.
match.
Now we saw Optic defenders. A lack of presence
मैच
here.
मैप जाएगा मैच नहीं जाएगा शायद.
Okay, only
A
catches
match
one. I thought
by
actually might have
that
gone more
much I mean
potentially.
this.
और ये वाला मतलब.
Just dipping in towards the drop.
Yeah, not the
Actually managed to
entire
evade the-
tournament.
Full information off
I don't
that.
think they can hold this.
That's on
Two
top.
of them.
Dip down there.
Oh, very good, very good.
Towards the A side. Now, utility committed towards the door,
Yep.
but they still the way in.
आपने
and
finally
Marvin's
मारा
got
भाई.
2 in that. I don't know how he got both, but he did. Unless he's forced to CT, he can no longer really have
I think
any
they got
say
side,
in
nah,
that.
they
So
got
that
side.
Spike's going down. Now, maybe on the retake, we know that these guys have a ridiculous high standard of capability on these playback ins, but a 3v5 is a really tall task, and Victor is the first challenge you have to get past. If you want in, ping down.
Oh!
Why Pancada sends it right back to him. FNS
Oh,
dead.
no.
3v3. Marv was already low.
This might be a comeback.
Certainly not as impossible as it was before. Gonna force the hand that feeds. Sassy gonna try and send this one forward. Does he catch a tag?
Okay, one
No,
gets
Jay in the
2v3.
meantime to find less. The flash slowed down Pancada. And it's looking like they might have just run out of time on this.
And if that Hunter's Fury does even just one tag onto Marv, looked like 2 were lined up there in main.
Yeah, they're not gonna go. Not
Would
going
have
for
made it
defuse.
doable, but
Yeah,
Optic respond well. Yay,
time नहीं
finding a
होगा.
kill here.
Time नहीं होगा.
Looks like they will equalize here. Pancada can
8-8.
find an exit, but
Fun
him to
only.
wait this one out. Best did carry through 2300 here.
Finally, Marv ने निकाला the round.
Actually, Marv just kind of swinging back towards Optic in terms of this ultimate cycle.
Oh, lineup.
Well, his ears must have been burning. Look at that entry from Marv.
Line up.
Knowing full well, actually, with the null command going, you can be traded fairly comfortably with, I think, Victor and FNS backing him up through double doors there.
FNS और मार्ट बहुत गंदा खेले देखो only 4 kills.
But 2 for 2 on the half now.
I understand this. But at least they should have
Purchase here for
keep it more.
Loud. A Guardian, a Bulldog. A couple of light shields as well. Big info once again.
Got the info. I feel like they'll not rotate, they'll hold it.
Coming down as well for Aspas. Gonna spot, I think that was FNS. But yeah, he's already potentially gone outside of the angle.
Oh,
He's diligent.
10 HP.
He copped a headshot on the way out. Aspas down to 3, but Les gonna help him out. That's a big punish actually. Yo going down, but look at the space that Victor's found as well.
Sadak's just coming up the road now. The tag actually onto Pancada is punished.
Absolutely is. Victor now just going to try and unleash, take the space away. 15 HP, but he's got themselves the site at least. They can maybe work out from this one. We got to look towards Sadak potentially to cost them the cross. Can't do it. Has to at least give that one up. The flank's on the way. Aspas coming around on 3 HP. It ain't much, but it could do some damage here. Victor playing up close towards yellow as well. Spike now down. Time in Optic side, but this post plant is not comfortable at all.
Aspas doesn't spot anything on default either. Marv now looking to challenge.
Oh.
Finds the headshot, lands it. Aspas will fall. Scanning ahead. Actually going to send that recon bolt through. Sadak still struggling to get anything done through the door. And actually, let's switch back to the yellow.
Oh!
Loud! Right back!
Oh!
Taking the lead away.
Nice one. मैं पूरा comeback कर लिया मैंने.
Tearing it out of Optic's hands to defuse the formality to it.
I mean, you look at some of these setups. Yeah, there's no way. Sadak has so much to deal with, so much pressure coming towards him. And Les just slips the net. Gets ahead of that. Sassy with the perfect timing on that backstab. That's even after. It's literal perfection sometimes. The timing there from Victor to get on the back of that tag onto Pancada, create that opening. But then it counts for nothing. And that was with a Guardian in there, a Bulldog in there.
Yeah.
Is a timeout लेगा ना?
That made it look easy.
Yep, another timeout.
Just the timing, the synergy starting to really hit.
Timeout ले रहे हैं.
How loud are playing inside these retakes, and it's one of the stats I think the desk brought up at the very start of the day is how statistically strong they are.
अरे कभी भी bad day होता है ना? It's a very good play.
You see it so tangibly, so often, being an outlier on it. So again, wonderful.
The comments देख रहे तुम?
I'm just happy to get a close game.
Don't look at the comments.
Loud, picking up where they left off. Optic financially in a curious spot here. Able to fashion a purchase, but it will be missing certain areas. The bells and whistles will not be there, but a couple of ults coming in, so, some moments to look towards.
Well, the interesting thing to note, actually, is statistically, this is one of their worst. I think, actually, they're worst in terms of retake success, but it's on defense, their ability to find first bloods and convert 5v4s.
Yeah.
That's the fascinating thing here, because Loud are actually winning out in the side of their game on defense that actually you wouldn't expect them to. That's to say as well that Optic actually
possible 8-9 is not a very bad margin.
Conversion rate,
What are those koala bears?
which is mad.
No.
Get out of my way.
But I can spit off the rip here for Pancada and try and slow down any progress towards B. Does still have less here. See, actually, Optic were trying to get ahead of this, potentially.
Take flight.
Don't know if Crashies can figure anything out with the drone.
Timing on the knife, pretty decent as well. Looking at the exploration mission from Aspas. Once again down tube. So if they do double back, probably going to be the early warning signal at the very least. The worst, the downfall of them falling away, but not the first time we've seen them explore this, so hopefully it's on the priority list if you are Optic to stay diligent to check this on the way back around.
Oh, I mean, the team might get it.
The sound cue of that jumpy.
Oh, yep. Oh, abe, kill nahi mila. Shit.
FNS to make sure that kill doesn't come through in the mid splits right through.
Oh, Sadak.
He has to try and close that down, finally gets suppressed, but by now the damage is done. Sassy's there, but the reply comes in, death from above. Now the 4v3, numbers favorable towards Optic. They can get the plant. A quick flank from Pancada, and they've kept their space on the side. They still have Tube, they still have CT, but what they do now have is a man behind them. It's Pancada on the flank, but the Viper's Pit in position. There's a player to his left, and the timing could work out here. Crashies get the timing just right.
Oh,
they
no.
seem aware of this.
Oh, no.
Looking this way, and Crashies
Oh.
got him dirty, got Pancada dead. And now the final two players who are
Timing
allowing all the
देख रहे हो,
time for work
timing?
feel irrelevant to the outcome. How are they meant to get back into this? step into the green and just hope for the best. Not finding anything here.
Marv, that's finally
Yeah, round to go, I
that
think.
flash. The trade comes through, crashes to clean it up.
Optic's gonna get it.
Optic tie
I'm
things
back
up.
on it.
Crashes got a really
It's on the
good
back
kill
of
there.
early on. There's no rotation on the back. You can see the pings coming on the back of that Viper's pit, but Optic just set themselves up to pop through double doors. Beautifully executed. It's their lesson, and Cardiff is so far away from this, they can't really slow that down. See now, actually, if Optic feel as if
9-9.
they have a bit of freedom in mid,
ये पूरा close आ रहा है भाई ये
resort
game.
back
Fuck.
towards
Yeah,
splitting
yeah,
a
yeah.
site.
This is
Loud back
going
down
to
on
be
two
very
Sheriffs, a
close.
Stinger, a Bulldog. Blade Storm available for Aspas though. Sanax immediately through cave.
Huge
This is
information.
vital so early on.
Ulti पे खेल रहे हैं most probably.
It
Yep.
really reassures Aspas he is in the right place
Yeah.
for this. Now,
Oh,
eventually
oh.
we'll have to pay
Might
attention
get
towards
3
main.
kills.
Eyes trained on towards mid.
Oh, he
and he's
missed.
really made a meal of it. Nightmare scene does get at least the stinger, but it's really not much to be writing home about here.
He missed.
Could have done with a kill off that. But the fast flank is in. Now Crashy's very diligent, but I think just missed the timing on the window.
Oh,
Insane.
nice.
All of this, Sadak, how much more can he do though? It is a 4v3, but the weaponry's still good, but they are pinned in towards elbow, Mike. Needs someone to bail him out from here, and FNS tried, but didn't get what he wanted.
Now, Pancada with his Bulldog has to go huge, and he's found the spike. Crashes will fall. Gonna spot out Victor
Nice.
as well. A little bit
Oh
of
my
damage
God,
to
nice.
follow up the second kill there. FNS tries to respond, but Aspas closes things out. The thrifty
Got level
response
out.
from Loud. And that's with Aspas cooking it with the Blade Storm.
The fast flank coming
Oh
through,
my
so
God.
many
That's
things
a
going
bit
right. A
chill,
little bit
right?
of
Not
window
bad.
time.
The loud team equally
almost
खेल
caught
रहे
him
हैं everyone.
as he crossed in towards window, and the punish that was picked up towards, I think it was Ye there. Again, the timing great for Loud, but perfect responses in kind. Nothing working out on the other side, and this was the start of things. Only
Important one.
information, and again with that fast walkout, they already kind of knew that. So really making it count.
तुम्हारा
In
माइक
the
का बहुत
thrifty,
कम
and
आ रहा
back
है
and
वैसे
forth
पास में
again
लाओ
we
माइक.
go.
Yeah, my bad. मैं पानी पी रही थी
9-10 now.
Similar
Cecil
to
is
position
also
to earlier, actually. No
उनका
confidence
टीम
in
पूरा
finance
कोऑर्डिनेट करके
here.
खेल रहा है पूरा.
Yeah.
ऑप्टिक का थोड़ा कोऑर्डिनेशन कम लग रहा है मेरे को.
Yeah, FNS is like...
It looks quite all in from Optic,
Yeah.
genuinely. This seems
tired
very
of it, I
direct,
guess.
not particularly exploring many other options,
But
which
the side
will
easily.
lead to their own problems.
और जगह साइड है ना.
Up. Either Sadak or Pancada
Aspas is
challenge.
walking this. Yeah, he's walked straight up from
Oh,
door, and
okay.
no one was watching it. Just dipped right back on in and out. This problem's galore, but Ye on the bailout, ready to
Okay,
save
nice,
the day
nice.
again. Melted and burned down, but still alive. And Optic are panicking. And now surrounded, they didn't get to the deeper post plants. The pop flash to bail them out. Does
Nice
at least give
one.
them a little bit more freedom, but the instantaneous trade. Red's gonna come in, maybe not. Toyed with. Oh, Yay! Predicts the push back in perfectly.
Oh my God.
And did Victor even
GG.
see him? I do not
10-10
know.
boys.
We're tied all even.
10-10.
Answer right back in kind here for Optic.
What was that
क्या
headshot
close
from
match है
Victor?
भाई. Fuck.
The Viper wall was up. What a ridiculous response here. Yay, going
Chamber ने निकाला ये round.
huge for Optic.
Yeah, ये took out.
The second here onto Aspas as well. Resets to this position. Perfect read on the timing. Show me the Victor kill. Like, that was ridiculous to close that out.
Oh, but they've
It comes
shattered
back.
the money now.
It comes back to the same thing. No financial comfort. It's 10 apiece now.
And it's scrappy buys in here. We've got an operator with a light
Sassy
armor. and we've
walked
got,
it off the rip.
They both walked it. They're both here. They're both here. Let's just hold it. The window.
Oh.
Sassy. Audacious play.
Oh.
And the follow up for
Important
Les.
kills.
Two
Oh,
picks
two
back
kills.
to back. Perfect start for Loud.
Oh, that's a good spot. I'll.
And even here with FNS in position
He
for this
might
very
play there.
reason. Sassy isolates Marved. Crash is going to come through with the drone here. Already less left to handle B site, at least on the back of the spy cam. Not really sure if it was noted there, but yeah, it was. Crashes comes through.
Oh,
Keep your eyes on Victor though. He's got himself into tunnel
Almost
already.
headshot
Here.
that one.
Sassy slipped into archway. He's planning on playing off contact here, but Victor's come through and he's found the kill.
Okay, it's three
I
of them
think, yeah.
here.
Okay, never mind.
Now just two, so it should be fine, right? You got Crashies and Ye. Ye with an operator though, and a little bit of room to work here. Straight towards the side they go. They want to shut this man down. They want him dead to rights. They want him gone. They want him buried. Who dares step forward first? Crashes by pillar, spots one, takes one. Trade comes in, it's all on Ye.
1v2,
Now the problem starts to
1v3.
really mount, and lovely work from Aspas. The timing good. Diffuser to come in, and Loud once again take the lead. But Mike, the start of that round in my mind was everything.
It really was. And like I said, FNS, or Optic in general, prepared for this, right? But Sassy still threads the needle, finds that first blood. And then even less there to continue to plan on it.
I don't know.
One enemy remaining.
Such a ballsy play to make here. Optic will now feel the pinch again. It's actually crazy to just look at the money every single round. They're going blow for blow, Lauren.
10-11.
It is obscene how close this is. The back and forth between these two sides, both elevating in kind every single time. Another bailout on a Thrifty or an individual popper for a really creative play. This is the grand finals you truly love seeing. This rematch, fabled now. Let's see if it does hold true to a back and forth. This would be Optics if that's the case.
Yeah, I'm leaving because I have no idea.
This would be the one to double down on,
okay,
though, if you're allowed. Make it 12.
Thank you for joining in. Knife
going in, timing. Should note, I thought maybe 2 there, but actually only catching 1.
Well, actually, Sadak posts up a little deeper on this. You can see him creeping that way, but crashes here with a spike. Marved has to stand his ground. Both tuck in, and actually Marved comes out on top.
But they hit the brakes. They're not, you know, building off the back of it.
With Victor posted here, though, he's got good information on this rotation. At least he's within earshot. That could be the green light, though, with FNS being suppressed.
They have to go now. Finding Pancada, it would be looking such an opportunity in the mouth of turning it down. So now already one to come in, but on the other side, that's a connection. Hold on, FNS, can he do the dance well enough? Oh, keeps his life. Good work for him, and now the plant can come through. 10 seconds, none of these shock darts will find any purchase in time. So now it's the post plant. And Optic, this is looking like it's that silliness of the back and forth, and Ye in the back lines. He's got 3 potential targets in front of him. Headhunter to hand, spots 1, goes a little astray.
Thank God.
Let's get across the line towards Les, but predicts Sassy maybe swinging, but Aspas has gotten to the site. Jump spot confirms him there. He's got plenty of problems to try and work through if he wants this. No, they're giving him nothing.
Yeah. No, you've been giving him an opportunity. And Ye comes through, gets around Sassy, somehow slips past this tube hold. And Optic will tie things up now as Sassy desperately tries to hold on to this rifle.
Shot down.
We'll find another one to Ye, but I don't think they can close the distance here. Crashes might actually catch him, Sassy. Sharp to it.
Back and forth. Look at the timeline.
What is that?
From the round 17, it's been back
God,
and forth
11,
the whole
11.
way.
Right,
You think the
Aegis,
economy would
what's
have had an
up?
impact or something, but it seems to go beyond that. It seems to not care if they're on a Thrifty or if they're on a full buy, if they have ults or not. It is back and forth. If it keeps going through this way, though,
Time out?
should be Loud to convert it.
I'm good. How are you? Aegis?
Right?
What's
Right?
up?
Right?
I mean, they come into this. Sadak, anyone
dude.
missing a weapon right now. Aspas with the operator in hand. Viper's Pit available. Aspas actually one away from the Blade Storm, so that could be
Loud from Brazil,
crucial here
I think.
to be able to round out this purchase. The other side, Optic going to be feeling pretty happy with themselves with some upgrades in that previous round. Crashes on that Hunter's Fury as well. Like I said, just the psychological warfare in these early rounds. Loud looking to continue that trend as well. Optic haven't really won out from, you know, one of these wide defaults, and Loud the ones to continuously punish that. It's actually then on the lesser purchases, not necessarily the Thrifty rounds, but the lesser purchases where Optic then look to stack up and hit a site together. It seems to work pretty well.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I feel like the retakes have come on their buy rounds, which is
know.
like...
Huh. Okay, 11-11. Make a wish. This is so ridiculous that we are here. So this should be a Loud round. Now, of course, they have a stinger, so fantastic. Yeah, they seem great with it.
Look at the adjustment, though. Les and Aspas walking mid early on.
But the site's completely free. Optic are in. You're free. There's no challenge. And that's devastating. Victor! Insane impact to the spray. He just goes wild in towards middle, and Marv actually gets the benefit, gets the best of less. And now the plant's in, and they read it perfectly. They could not made a better guess of this one.
Here.
Aspas, Sadak, Pancada, anything in the tank here. There's no ways in. They don't have that springboard yet. Where's that first pick going to come from?
Look how deep FNS is playing off this as well. I don't know if he's actually playing for a lineup here, but Loud have to find value on site now. Marv's going to close things off with a frag and actually set up for a flash here. Yay will find a kill.
No, they don't want it anymore. You saw the 180 from Aspas. They are out of there. It looks like Optic might have actually broken the back and forth trend. Finally pulling around back to back here. Oh, and Aspas. The shot just missing. And it looks like 12 will be there. As Optic taking this into map point. Loud still have the chance to find a reply. They need those rifles. They'll keep them. Two finally combined. Round 22, 23. The first they were back-to-back in some time here. It was on the back of this, walking into the open site.
And this is with the Viper's pick going down on A. So Loud feel as if actually they can lock down A and maybe find progress elsewhere. And it's mid, they have their sights set on.
Is there anything more Loud can do? Bulldogs, bits and pieces, scraps, Mike. They haven't got much.
They really haven't. Blade Storm for Victor. Hunter's Fury for Crashies. And the crowd behind the green wall now. Sassy showing a little more restraint here. It's the owl drone to clear through. Yay actually posted up in anticipation
supporting Indian if they lose.
You can see on the X-ray. Almost kindred spirits here.
Get out of my way.
Predicting this so well, knowing that Aspas would love to have impact in a round like this.
Push kiya, full push kar liya.
Don't want to overdo it, overextend. This is all guesswork. This is all just consideration.
Destroy.
And a bit of timing. Aspas, this could be everything for you and your side. Or it could be dead and gone. It could be all for nothing, and that is a problem.
Yep.
Now you're surrounded, you don't know how much danger you're in. You
but
just saw it.
somehow.
Somehow. 87 HP, and he's still standing. And he's gone back for more.
Oh, nice.
He's gone off. That's a spike now seen as well. So telling.
Very important kill.
The rest of the team is on the way.
Oh, another important kill.
So well, punishing it.
Oh, let's go.
Can you believe it?
Oh my god.
And the other two, they're looking towards B. They want
overtime.
What he's selling. And off towards B we go. Victor and FNS, can you close or is it OT again? Less. The angle is gorgeous. The kill towards Victor.
Overtime. Let's go.
It's deserved at this point. It's going OT.
It is actually.
Exchange of rounds in that second half of Breeze. There is nothing separating these teams. Bar 800-900 credits in some of these purchases. Absolutely ridiculous.
The second kill and the third kill was very important. This one.
Another outrageous Blade Storm kill.
How does he do it?
And Les as well, playing his life so effectively. FNS actually gets spotted on the spy cam. Les slips away. He makes them deep clear all the way through B site and punishes that.
Such a safe pair of hands there. Oof. Okay, looking like the last cannons on either side, but it's Victor to really don it on towards this. Very running that.
This is your first
overtime.
On the defense.
There's the flash. No one was actively working at that point towards taking space or actively holding the angle, seeing a little bit deeper towards bottom mid. So I wonder if Victor gets any reward for this.
I mean, Pancada and Sassy literally just have a crossfire set up right now. They're expecting Optic to walk mid. Because out of
Game काम कर रहा है वो. He's going forward like what Loud did.
Deep does he actually push through here?
He's committing on it. The owl drone, he just saw it. Does he get to be able to tuck in?
I don't think he saw Victor though.
No.
He's going forwards.
He hasn't been seen. Victor's
with
daylight robbery.
Damn.
He just avoided the owl drone. He's still in middle, but he's being chased down. Pancada's out there as well.
Oh, the timing.
The hunter becomes the hunted, but he gets to slip away, and he's gone unnoted.
Oh my god.
Timing, dude.
Oh my god. Actually, Sadak is making his way with the spike back over here. On the other side thing.
Who's on the side?
Pancada hasn't been noted.
How's Pancada got this far? Completely unnoted. They can't rotate.
Surely he backstabs archers here. Surely.
But now though, Yay under so much scrutiny here, feeling all of that pressure coming his way. Les needs to win the fight, doesn't. Now they've got problems. Aspas the one to do it, but that's Pancada. You called it. Takes the fight towards Victor. Now there's no way for anyone to help out. Crash is going to hold the site, but a 2v2.
Time.
They got a plan now. Xanac, no gun to hand. He just gets the spike down. That's the best he can do. Taken out by FNS now. Aspas the 1v2. The one that took them to OT has to go big again. And Crash is closing. But yeah, he's got him.
Somehow.
Oh, man.
I mean, the swing back and forth in terms of the advantage or the favorable situations here in this round.
Map control, man.
It's just mind-boggling.
Switching sides.
Pancada wins such an important duel with Victor just ahead of this, then doubles down, but FNS and Crashies, they toe the line, and I'll be honest, if Aspas has any other gun there, he can stay on site. He can actually take a fight. Yes, he's got no armor, he's glass cannon coming into that, but he has to reset away with the operator.
Very important round.
Oh, the signs go up as the timeout comes in. Optic want some composure, want a moment to talk it through, regain that focus, not let it slip out. You don't find any sort of mistakes. You see Chet is just on that mic. He is talking through every single thing to keep in the forefront of their minds here. Looking like good moves though starting to hit as they do have that advantage now after Loud drew this back.
We'll see what the approach is here for Optic as well. Whether or not Loud on the defense, whether or not Sassy's going to get aggressive anywhere, whether or not Sadak's going to take some space away from Optic. Total pace shift coming back into overtime here, at least early on.
Okay.
Aspas back on that glass cannon. As if he's going to be tasked with holding down Tube, but not going to find anything on the other end of that. Not even Yay. Optic is stacked as
I think
outside and
he likes to be
for a set piece here with the pings coming through, but there's 3 members of Loud.
Right place.
To try and hold this down, Lauren.
Yeah, it's full B rush.
This is so much. Optic, that knife. Oh,
it's one. And it's Yay, that's the worst person.
People. But now they're going to see utility committed. But as I said, they started to pull away from sight. Victor trying to get towards the pillar. But he gets caught. Les sends him back. And now it ain't done yet. Spawn another player. Les on the game. Ray goes good. He gets down marked. Five still stand for Loud. They've sent them away.
Let's go.
They've sent them running from the gates. Loud finding
2v4 ho gaya.
Moment. Now Yay and Crash.
2v. Oh my god. Khatam.
It's all
one more overtime.
Destined for another go.
One more overtime. Let's go.
He's got problems left, right, center.
Yeah, perfect rush tha फिर भी खत्म हो गया रे.
Challenger in front, but probably a bullet to the side of the brain feels inevitable, but he actually gets away.
Played to compete already.
He's actually spotted Pancada all the way at bottom mid as well.
This out. Like, he's got big info on this now.
Tons of time to play with as well.
And they're leaving B. No.
Leaving B with less down on 11 HP as well.
No. Sure.
He can't get
He's got to go. Okay, so he's dealt with that early enough. 30 seconds. Still giving himself a chance, but he's going to pull the players back. But he's going to go for a mad rotation now. 20 seconds. Does he have time?
I don't think he will. I don't think he will.
Actually being spotted with the Owl drones, pulled Pancada off this. He's got the time to make it to sight. I mean, it's going to take.
Can he do
fuck, no rotation to A.
Anyone on the side allowed to get ahead of this.
Okay.
He could have Hunter's Fury potentially if he's able to get the plan. Then one more. Look at him. Look at this. You know he's got a couple of seconds on this one. Away we go. Plan going to come down.
Okay.
Nothing to stop it.
Oh,
he's doing everything. Now what do they have? Oh my word, Crash can take a little touch of damage. Sussy got there so fast.
Only got a plan.
13-13. All even.
Damn.
A beautiful hold by
Pancada got like so many kills.
Yeah, pura flank, full flank.
Yeah.
Like I said, possibly the worst indicator, right? The one you'd almost expect to be posted up on flank control. Optic pop on the back.
Yeah, round nikala re, Cloud nahi hai.
Actually, at that point, the fight comes through with the choke point being their demise. But that number advantage counts for nothing.
El Clasico is delivering.
Yeah.
It really is, yo. I wasn't... and it's such a unique kind of rivalry that is purely forged from just the amount of times they face each other. Nothing outside of the game. None of that. It's purely all
Aspas
about the
got
game
the
itself. What a
operator, Victor got
brilliant
the operator.
concept.
Both the jets.
Oh, again.
Fantastic start.
Victor down.
Aspas again rolling it back, finding Victor, and opening up an avenue. They're pressing this hard. They ain't gonna back away from this. One towards the stairs, one towards the top side, over by CT. Outgrown doing its thing, but he's got support there. No one to close down the gap, but this is feverish.
Oh!
3-3-8 to the back
बढ़िया
of the
खेल
board.
रहा
What?
FNS is gonna have a headache. And Crashy's mobbed and Ye left in taxes here. What do they do?
Cracked. One more.
Come on. That's
Khatam.
Storm comes through
Khatam.
with Sadak to seal the deal. The prime game.
Loud
flawless
cracked
in
at the
round
moment.
27
Switching sides.
for Loud to go ahead.
Match point.
Aspas back on the glass cannon. It's Ye
Optic को problem में
on
आ
the
गया
other
Optic
side of
भाई.
it this time. Another opener here from Tube.
Optic.
He gets his
Ah,
so
fuck.
Man,
that updraft.
Aspas!
Was
You're
just
insane,
getting ahead
man.
of the
You're
timing.
insane.
FNS as well. And you get pinged by the recon bolt or the Aldron, I'm not even sure, but punished on the back of that. How Sadak and Aspas can find any sort of comfort in that position is beyond me.
Pure chaos. One map apiece. So many opportunities now and a tag towards Sassy, but
Sassy ate that, yeah.
surprised
लगा
not to keep his
tag
life
किया
down
फिर
at
भी.
49. Who takes the advantage in this overall?
Like करो guys stream को फटाफट.
So
4
far,
like
yet
वैसे.
to be determined. Still, chances here for Optic to close us back in, but a very patient default being toyed with, Mike.
Adjustment here on the utility as well. Les has actually put a trap down towards
Not
double
pushing
doors,
the
I believe.
holding full
The
hold.
number of times that Optic lent back into kind of that mid-round split
Optic needs to win this round to
onto
get
a
match.
site. The other adjustment being Aspas tucked into that corner on the right side of main. You take a glance at the minimap, you're almost feeling as if Optic are leaning this way, especially with the trap set here. And they're going back towards this split potentially.
Aspas
Victor,
terrifies me though.
yeah.
This guy's an
Oh, no.
absolute demon. 25 to 16. He's having a highlight game.
Victor comes away. There's going to be no secondary layer of pressure here.
How'd you get him off this angle? How'd you force him away? Gets suppressed, so he will stand and he'll fight, but that doesn't seem to really fuss
30
him
seconds
much.
left.
30 seconds.
They're not in the door yet.
They're not even out main. There's gonna be one flash and go, and Aspas is ahead of this.
Oh.
Great work from Victor. There's still problems ahead. There's still players on the side. It's not a safe plant. There's still someone towards the backside itself. That guard.
Oh, that's a very good flash,
Great
man.
work. Optic so diligent.
I think come
Such
back.
pressure moments to potentially take us to 14-14. It's on Sadak and Les to sway that narrative. Just one, and it looks like we're going to be going again. This game
Yep,
is not
one more
over
OT.
yet. 14-14.
One more OT, let's go.
What a
Oh
fated
my
matchup
God.
to go so far.
Switching sides.
The patience
Overtime.
on display. But then the concern
Last
comes
20 second play
to
था ये.
how disciplined is the site here. Crashies finds the tag. The
Why?
knife reveal.
क्या हुआ है?
It
They
doesn't
played
paint a
perfectly.
picture.
They could like
Aspas know this
delete it.
point, and they force his hand.
Spam में मरा देगा.
See Victor there to
Full
find
spam.
that one, but the flash
yeah,
is
spam में
pixel perfect.
That was so
from
impressive.
Marv.
So impressive to clear backside. Even just keeping that your
This
mentality about
Optic
you
chain,
in such a high pressure
golden
pressure
chain,
situation.
diamond chain.
And Mike, I gotta ask
Yeah,
you about this.
he's
Are you
iced.
seeing this coming out
सब
here?
लोग के पास
In
chain,
OT,
diamond chain है
it's both
देखा था.
Ye and Victor this time opting for it. This is super dangerous. Now, do they get to... Oh, the timing on this.
No, it's
Not
one, though.
megging the players.
Brazil लड़ गया तो
Victor's actually
मस्त
accurate.
हो रही
Pressure
है.
again. This true pressure has been so good for Loud. So dangerous to depend on, but once again, it's found some validity.
Oh, Loud
But
निकाला.
Carter and Sadak
Oh,
go on to
oh,
find it. Let's keep it controlling towards middle. And we didn't even
Movie.
see the operators. They didn't even have a say. These pacey
Okay.
hits from Loud.
Last.
So outrageous, but so good.
There is the last
And now
one.
Victor, irrelevant. Surely. Still has to get past Les in middle, who's just going to play for time. And Loud once again take
Oh,
advantage.
Oh,
I feel like Loud will win this map, man. They're very
Yeah.
confident.
Find
They're
another.
I'm from India,
Lead here
Guwahati.
in
Is
overtime.
Optic coach is from
As we
India.
enter round
I don't
Really?
30.
I don't know.
That was a curveball there. If either of those
Optic का कुछ
operators had
India
found
से?
early
पता नहीं.
I don't know, but
completely changed this.
I have
think
seen
actually
the
Sadak
Loud coach.
lucky
He looks
to
so
escape there
funny.
because I think he's spotted initially. Yeah, he post one blind into that poison orb, but he's just out of sight.
Yeah. What about Chloe glasses for you?
Oh, अच्छे glasses है. I like those glasses.
Yeah, I like those
Don't
glasses
hate
as
him, I
well.
guess.
That's nice. He's off. That's...
Full aggro.
Has he got
He's going to hear the
right?
jump spot though from FNS.
I think so.
Optic back on this. This mid split once again.
But again, this also means that Sadek can't fall here, right? Sadek has to play. I don't think he heard him. Now he has.
Oh no!
F1S bests him, and suddenly there's problems. Sadek now all alone. He's got players
Gulti kar diya bhai.
one to the left, two to the front. The flash takes a fair amount of it himself. He can't really play out of it yet. A labor
nice.
spray, but he holds on. Back to the wall. He still holds on. And now it's all crashing.
Oh no, gone.
3 players to find, a spike to plant, and only 50 seconds to do something
Yeah,
about it. Spike's
yeah.
down, needs a kill, and he'd get Hunter's Fury. Maybe that could be something. He's composed himself here. Oh, and another spot, 3 bullets in the mag. He falls away. He needs 1 kill. That's what he's desperate for. Another attempt and another death.
Loud got it.
No more OTs.
Loud
Finally
one.
get across the line here. But this is a marathon of a game, Mike.
I mean, just an
I don't know, but
to the
I am
death,
from
a
India,
slugfest.
Assam.
अच्छा खेला रे बहुत.
That second half.
Nice
just
one,
blow your
nice
mind.
I need those glass. I will buy those. ढूंढ के निकालो मैं भी खरीदूंगा. Find me. The link.
I want
7
those
rounds. It was back and forth.
like those glasses.
I can start the stream like that.
Both teams demonstrating
I know that was
just such
nice.
insane mental
अच्छा खेला रे, अच्छा
fortitude.
खेला.
Talking about Ascent being exhausting. The series is already exhausting. That's the end of map 3.
Yeah,
Loud का coach बहुत
this is
funny
one
है.
that's going to test every capability of
That's
this
right, man.
players.
Optic tried, but उनका last की तरफ वो हो गया उसका. They became a little bit, I don't know.
It's going to be really taken through its limits. And the fact that we got where we did, Optic looking, you know, whole new look to them. Fresh start coming out looking, you know, reinvigorated. We had this round from Crashies where apparently had his cloak of invisibility
he
on
was
the
a
first
very
way
close
forward,
match.
just having a
Last
great
में बहुत
run.
pressure आ गया उसके
So
ऊपर.
many just unbelievable runs. This one from
1v3.
again denying Yay on that massive
I want
round.
those
Who's gonna
puppy
have
just
to
मिल
switch
जाएगा.
up?
I want
There's
those
so
glasses.
much going on this game.
There was. It's got to be said again. Aspas and Les, they were the highlight players here in this composition here on Breeze. And they were worth their weight in gold. That's to say, actually, Victor had an outrageous performance here.
Yeah.
And trying to drag Optic online in some of those rounds where they're just unable to convert. That financial advantage they have, I'm not sure actually how the matchup would go, whether or not the Deskers have it. Who flipped more thrifties, or those light buys, or you know that half force that was coming through.
Down A.
Just an insane
Remaining.
Breeze here.
And with Loud now taking advantage over this series. This
Dude, you
changes
look
the tone
like
going
Bella
forward.
Porsche. I
This
don't know if you
now
have
becomes
heard
the
this
run it back,
before.
right? This becomes the
I
Optic
actually didn't
can't
hear
drop
it
the ball
before.
now, Mike. They are on that
I
knife's
think
edge
so.
moment.
में
It's
हगा
precarious from
नहीं
this
वो ज़्यादा
Yeah,
confident
absolutely
होकर push
are.
किया
And
हगा
back
नहीं
to that
वो
point earlier, we were
I
talking
think
about
I
Asi, with
heard
the way
it
this has gone back and
he
forth,
became
map
too
to a
confident
side.
to push.
Somebody needs a confidence booster.
Thank
'Cause like
you,
I said,
thank
they
you.
need
I
to
take
get
that as a
into some
compliment.
form of
I
momentum,
love
which is
Bella.
so difficult against
love
both of
her.
these teams that have that slow burn playstyle, very reactive, and they're willing to put
Next match
their
कब start
power
होगा?
players in position. To
I
take
don't
it.
know. I
Well,
was
it's
thinking
not
that I
moving
will
yet,
end
but
the
it's getting
stream.
closer.
Very
Things
pretty
keep going
nonetheless.
the way they
Thank
are.
you.
Loud now
Karo.
have the upper hand. They have the chance to close.
But yeah, that was one hell of a match, dude.
Yeah,
That was one hell of a match.
We will find out after the break.
after the break.
Yo Rakesh. Before going though, guys, please subscribe. Subscribe.
जा रहे हो तुम?
Yeah, I'm thinking I should go. Then I can do
क्या?
the Sergeant Simulator.
ओ हाँ तुमको 11:30 होगा. जाओ.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that for 30 minutes and then I'm
Come
gonna
back.
take a rest.
Yo 5. I feel like अगर loud ये third में कल तक खत्म, fourth में निकला खत्म है. I think they might do it. I don't know.
Who you got, Optic or Loud? Can't say. I don't know. Loud played really good. Kinda rooting for them, I guess. But then Optic got some insane kills too. So I don't know. Yeah, those glasses are so cool. Yeah, please. I wanted to.
ऐड क्या दिखा रहा
Bye
है?
bye. Have a nice one. Thank Thank you so much, Optic, all the way.
It was another crazy.
Yeah,
overtime,
but
now
then
they have the advantage now
in the middle,
as they're
he
heading
kinda,
to
you know.
match point and one step closer to lifting that trophy. I'm your host Yingsu, and I'm back here with Mimi, Saisho, and Bren. Guys, it's happening!
I know.
It's happening!
It is insane. This team is now on the verge of being the first ever non-NA or EMEA team to win a trophy. They're just one map away.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Is she from Ireland or something?
Right now.
कभी
It's
कभी
within
aim का
the
problem होता
touching
है. He is
distance
an
of
old
Loud.
man.
And they just have to make sure it doesn't slip through their
Yeah,
fingers.
I
But this is
totally
such a
relate with
different
him.
story.
I totally relate
It
with
is
him
just a
then.
completely
मेरा होता है
branching
कभी कभी aim का
time
problem,
of
you
it.
know.
You think about
Makes
how
up
Rage
for
went
it
as
with
well,
his
way back in
Jupiter
the
sized
day.
brain.
With Breeze
Yeah,
as the
yeah, yeah,
deciding
yeah.
map, it was Optic that took it in that
In the
OG
end though, he got
scenario,
some
and now Loud.
good
This
kills.
is literally the experience being manifest
mean,
on the global stage right here, right now.
But in the
Loud
middle, he was
continues to be
kinda.
such a good team when the going gets tough, when games get close, at making the adaptations on the fly and closing out. These are the games where things get stressful, where you have to pull something from the depths of your pocket to be able to win. And they've done it. In overtime, this team was thriving.
Yeah, I feel like Loud had so many. Well, listen, it was back and forth and back and forth, so many different
Same,
times.
मेरे साथ
And then in
भी,
OT,
so
Loud
I
are
can
running really
relate.
good
Yeah.
Aspas was popping off, and he was just finding entry pick after entry pick. I know in terms of the first kills, Optic were leading.
Yeah,
but in the
Aspas
overtime
got
rounds,
some
Loud were just winning
insane
every single
kills.
attack to put them
And
in
even
position.
this
carry
guy.
gap. He carried the
I mean, we
middle lane.
highlighted less
No,
at the
no,
beginning
even
of this
that.
map. This guy was going
There was one
nuclear
of his
at
teammates as well.
on the
Ah,
mid lane.
Penkara.
As well, the
Penkara.
adaptations towards the
Penkara
end of
also
the-
got
of
some
the
really good
entire
kills.
end
Him
of this
and
map,
even less,
with
I think.
him
The whole
anchoring
team
a lot
played
more, not
good,
playing
but
for
then I
retakes.
think
He was just a thorn in the
Aspas
side
and
of Optic
Pankara got
consistently.
like
And as well as
really
that, just playing off the
critical
space that
kills, you
Aspas,
know.
the MVP of this entire map, was creating all the
Les
time.
also
Yeah,
played
the
really
young
good.
players that struggled in
CC.
Copenhagen have come back into this.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Grand
They
final, the most
played really
important
good.
match
Proud
of
of
their
them.
careers and have stepped up in such a massive way. Auspice on this jet in particular was just impeccable with the operator.
This skill though with the lineup, oof!
And also,
And
we've
that's
gotta
league,
contrast
yes.
this against,
This
you know, Aspas going crazy, killing
Aspas
Valve and
teach me
FNS
some
over and over and
hopping
over again.
skills.
And it felt like those two players for Optic
no,
were
give
never
me
allowed
your
to
name.
get into
That's
the
it.
game before. They had moments where they might have been able to make something
Crazy
happen, but
holes.
they both looked so
Cypher
much
and
less
Breeze, and
comfortable
he
than
made
when
it work.
Optic were playing
Yeah.
against DRX
Yeah.
yesterday. And that just can't happen in these big moments. They need everybody.
Well, North America, it's okay. I'm going to bring
Yeah,
someone to send you all of the
exactly.
copium.
But
and
last
copium.
match,
It is the
Optic
one
played
and
really
only
good,
Shroud.
really
He's
good.
with Golden Boy.
But this match, Loud played good.
Thank you so
I'm
much, Yinsu.
excited
Yes,
for
I'm
this
joined
match.
here by the
for
young
this
up-and-coming
round,
player Shroud,
match.
looking to make his name in the tournament
Whatever.
space. No, but all jokes
Absolutely.
aside,
Oh,
man, it's a pleasure
look
to
at
have you here.
Shroud.
How you
Optic
feeling? It's been a
support.
while since I've chatted with you.
Thank you. No, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling
Shut
good. I
mota ho
kinda
gaya.
came here just out of the blue.
Mota
So
ho gaya.
it's been exciting to be here. I haven't been in a tournament like this in a very long time.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you have experience playing on stages like this, whether it's like influencer events, but also in your
Yeah,
personal
I do
too.
want a
Yeah.
fifth map.
I
It
guess
would
like
be good.
you know,
yeah.
kind of give the people at home like how what is that process?
Shroud
What
is
are you
looking
feeling up there?
kawaii.
Because I could tell
Looking
it's
like
a
a
lot of
family
jitters.
man.
It's a lot of
Yeah,
worry
What
about
is the
making
chain
the
though?
wrong play at the wrong
I want to
moment.
see that pendant.
No,
What is that?
I mean, it's kind of like how I'm
Purana
feeling
है
right
उसका, वो
now.
stream में
You know,
बनता
I
है
know
वो.
half the crowd is already gone, but I'm feeling kind of like
इतना
a little
सारा
nervous, a
पैसा
little
है
amped
खा
up,
खा
a little
के
excited,
मोटा
but
होने
a lot of
हाँ
it,
वही
when
तो
you're playing, goes away in that first few rounds.
Yep,
You get those
exactly.
first few round jitters. Pistol round is always the hardest because you got to be the most precise, of course.
Yep.
But once you get the pistol round out of the way, it's all just natural, you know, just what you're doing at home.
Yeah. Now, based on your attire, it seems like you're cheering for a specific team. Who'd have thunk it? But I actually do want to get your thoughts on this Optic lineup, right? They just, fell on Breeze here. It was a very close game, 2-1 in the series. Kind of want to get your vibe here on, like, what you're picking, as especially since you have just re-entered in the competitive sphere yourself. What are you noticing as you're watching these games?
I mean, for me right now, what I actually said in my last interview is I said 3-2 Loud.
Yeah.
And I actually still think that's going to go that way.
That's
I
fair.
think Haven is going to go to Optic. I feel like Optic has a really, really strong Haven.
Yeah.
But I believe Icebox is the last map,
Oh,
and
so this is
Loud
going to be
is
Haven?
nasty. They are so good at Icebox. I really, really want to see it go to 5 maps, but I still think it's going to be 3-2.
Oh, man.
Sorry, NA.
Okay, so
Yeah,
do you think
he's
I got
wearing
the-
the jersey. Hex is watching at home. Hastro's watching, crying tears. No, I'm kidding, man. But look, man, I know everyone at home's wondering. I know you talked about a little bit on the gold carpet, but what's next for you, man? Because there's obviously been a lot of rumblings, a lot of chit chatter. What's the deal?
I mean, the deal is hopefully jumping on a team, whether it's tier 1, whether it's tier 2. If it's tier 2, I'd like to start a team. Maybe get some up and comers. If it's tier 1, I mean, of course, I want to see how well I can do in like a full scale 3 to 6 month, like really go hard.
Yeah.
I only played for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
You know, I want to see how I do in 3 months.
Yeah, man, you want to get a little bit more time in the field.
The price looks really good,
hey,
man.
Dude, Shroud, doesn't matter the game, don't matter the event. It's always a pleasure to talk with you, my man. Let's send it back.
Fucking like look at
Production.
the stage, Mithu. Yeah, the production.
तुमने trophy देखा by the way? Trophy देखा?
Yeah, I saw the trophy. Yeah, I saw the trophy.
Trophy looks
I
really
just
good.
want to stand on the stage just once. It looks so good.
ट्विटर देख रहा हूँ ट्विटर में क्या क्या आ रहा है अपडेट
Optic का पूरा टीम प्यार है यार.
Need one more and they will have cemented their place in history.
And I think it rewinds back to the
काश
map
इंडिया
where
में
you come
ऐसा
in with that
कुछ हो
huge
कभी.
advantage.
Yeah.
You start with the maps that
ना
you're
बरस
confident
के तो
on,
नहीं
and
हुआ
now
बस हुआ है
you're in a position, you're in a
Yeah,
mindset
हुआ
where
है, हो
you
रहा
only need
है.
one
That
map, you
is
only need one
good, you
opportunity.
know?
I think it alleviates a
Like,
lot of the pressure from the
comparing
shoulders of this
this
Loud
year
squad. Now just
versus
being
the
that
last
millimeter
3
away from the
years,
trophy.
I think
That
we
trophy
are
It's growing.
honestly just
good.
moments
Yeah, it's
away,
good.
an opportunity
Oh
for
my
Brazil as a
God,
region
look at
to
this
carve out
trophy.
history right
Who
here
made
in
this?
Valorant
Yeah.
as well. Before we head into the whole
Riot really knows how to
2023,
sail,
it's going to be much
to be
more
honest.
Yeah,
structured.
yeah, they do,
This is
they
the
do.
time to shine now in the open
CS
circuit.
उसमें
to
हग
make
रहा
a
था
name for
like
yourself as
hell.
Loud as you know,
Loud,
the team that can actually go
Riot has
toe-to-toe
captured
with
that.
North America
Yeah.
and EMEA.
The crazy thing as well is that we would
Yeah,
be
the
heading
land
to Sao
this
Paulo
way insane.
with
Yeah,
Loud
with a
skyscrapers
title.
and tech
as
ones.
the
Yep,
defending
yep.
champions,
I
which
mean-
would just be bonkers. I mean,
Wish
they
I
would
got
be
invited
losing it.
there as
But
well.
it's
I
not
did
wrapped up yet. And
It's
Sassy
okay.
had quotes before where he was talking about the fact that when you're in positions like this, nothing is guaranteed. And it is still possible that Optic win on Haven and Icebox. Things always get crazy in map 5.
And when it comes to map 4, these two teams have
Loud
played
pick ने
each other
जितना
5 times in
Loud
rounds
picks
and
they
matches.
won Loud
We
pick.
have
Yeah,
never
Loud got
seen a
two.
fourth map before.
So
This is the
Haven
first
might
time.
go to
Yeah, it's always
Optic
this
and then
one-sided series
Icebox.
between the two, but now we get to
Shroud
head to
said
Haven. And
Loud
Haven's
is
going to be a
really
really
good at,
interesting
so
one because
I think
for
it will
Optic, they've
go
been
to the
playing this
5th map
composition
and
with
Loud
the
might
Phoenix that pretty much no one else has been running.
It's off the
But,
goop.
let's
I
see.
know, but it's been working somehow,
Kafi
Josh.
know.
I've been a massive Phoenix hater this whole event.
Mistake
They
जाओ
have some
तुम्हारा वो है
really
ना
cool game plans that have
Go.
made this work against some really good
Yeah, I
teams. They
should
beat
go, I
DRX here,
should
they
go.
beat Nexet here.
आ जाओ
But the issue is they've shown it twice already.
टाइम नहीं तुम्हारे
And
पास
I
जाओ
think, honestly, the
Bye-bye.
big takeaway for this upcoming map, and honestly, Shroud was kind of hinting
After,
at it, is
bonus
the
team,
IGLing
आ जाना
for
तुम।
FNS. The way that they approach this
Chalo,
map of Haven, Optic have
I'll
a really
go now.
great idea of how
Had
they want to play
fun,
the
guys,
macro
had
game,
fun.
how they weave in and out of the defensive
I need
setups,
to
and
go
find
for
those
like
openings to
30
really
minutes and then
exploit.
I'll have to
When
watch
you
it
look
again.
at how he
Since
was
Optic won
performing
both,
individually
Loud
on
picks
Breeze, and I'm
and
talking about
then
FNS here,
Optic
I
picks
think
on
the
Breeze.
amount of bandwidth he has to put
Yeah,
towards the
that,
IGLing
yeah.
is
If you see
reducing
from
his
that
ability to
perspective,
frag out.
definitely.
But it doesn't matter as much on Haven, in my opinion, because he's got the Killjoy utility that he really
Chalo,
plays around. He
जा रही हूँ
doesn't
मैं
need
अभी.
to be that
Bye-bye
big
guys.
fragger
Thank you so
and the
much
guy
for
that
joining
pulls
in.
up
I
the
hope
hero
you guys
plays.
had
But I
fun.
agree with you. It feels
absolutely had
taxing
fun.
out there right now for
Please some
Sadak
ranked matches.
and for FNS in terms of. I mean, these games are going so deep. There are overtimes, adaptations between the two. It's
But
just
had
so
fun.
much to try and keep track
Had
of the
awesome
deeper
time
you
watching.
go.
And Auspice, the man that you see just big chilling with his dogs
So
right now.
I will see you
He's
guys
the guy
tomorrow.
who on this map is going to
hopefully,
continue to be
but
enabled as a star. Last
today
time it
I
was the
won't
Jet
be
on
streaming
Breeze.
again.
Now he heads towards the
I
Raven.
will go live on
Position that has the
Facebook
fade, the breach,
because
and they have
I
all
will
this
be
utility
streaming
to set him up for success, to find value from his utility in the early rounds. And Optic,
Bye.
their composition is
Bye.
not as
Thank you
good
so much
in
for
shutting
joining
that
in, and
down.
I'll
So I
see you
think it's
guys
a great
tomorrow.
opportunity to
Until
thrive
then,
on Haven.
have
Yeah,
fun.
it's
and
really
take care,
interesting
send some
actually
love,
looking at.
and
I mean, Optic's
like
comp
this
is just
video,
wild
you have
to start
not
with.
already.
But what's
My
really intriguing
Instagram,
in the
Twitter,
last
and
couple of
all
times
the
they've done it
links
is
are in
that
the description
you know
below,
Victor
and
is
also,
playing. They're playing a defense-sided comp in
if you're new,
theory
like
with the
subscribe.
chamber and the
Because
Killjoy,
that's
but Victor seems to get
important.
way
I
more
want to
value
reach
playing the
1,000
Phoenix on
subs
attack.
by this
And that's not
month
always going to be the case
itself.
with Phoenix on defense.
So,
You can,
bye.
there's a lot of good places to
Chill.
play it, but it just seems like he gets more value out of going aggressive on those site hits. He had something like 10 kills in 3 rounds against DRX.
Bye bye mistake
We're heading to the Prime Gaming agent select
करो
here. No one so far in this tournament
Next match
has
शुरू
been
होगा शायद
able to
अभी.
get more than 6 rounds on this map against Loud. It's going to be a tough task for Optic, Mimi, especially if they decide to bring out that Phoenix again.
Yeah, if they go back to it, it's the big question. They haven't had a lot of time, so I don't expect a change. There will not be one. They head back to that same composition.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be a really exciting map to potentially decide the series, but to potentially bring us to that map number 5. Because it does come down again, just to reiterate it, the IGL head-to-head, the way these teams are adapting to each other, FNS and Sadhak, one against another.
We've also seen, if you think back to Copenhagen, the final map was a bit of a punty composition out there from Paper Rex. And the regret that was potentially felt there as they picked an unconventional comp and lost with it. We might see a similar thing again, where all of the narrative coming out of this is, why did they go for this crazy comp on Haven? But it's worked in the past. Can it work here when everything matters?
The last elimination game they played, the final map, they pull out this competition, they pull it over the line, they qualify to this grand final. They're punting on it again, and if it works, it could be something legendary.
Well, this is match point, series point, potentially tournament point here for Loud. They're on the edge of making history. Over
very
to you,
important
Pansy and Hypok, for map 4.
Thank you there.
But if this series is anything to go by so far, it should be far from a clear-cut case. We've had OTs, we've had crazy turnarounds, we've had some quite clear-cut map results in there too. But Mike, we stand on the verge of potentially Loud now taking this, right? This could be their opportunity now to truly claim their title and move it, forward, lock it in. Yeah, tell me some hope in here for Optic. Tell me what they've got that they can change this, because as all stands, it's Loud winning this thing.
I mean,
starting करना कितनी है फिर हार्ड से उसके बाद आएगा लगना.
Grasp on how Optic want to apply this composition, and Victor's been great. I mean, the pressure he's able to create from his ultimate.
मेरे को हार्ड में A मिला by the way. I got A.
Utility alone. They have some really cool little set pieces behind it.
Bye bye. I'll move you.
Like I said, they've had the opportunity to sit back and watch this now in effect.
Yeah.
And where Optic have been happy to play unorthodox and really upset the rhythm of some of these rounds, that's what's going to be tested here on Haven.
Alright, Mystic Gay guys.
Looking fairly all in.
Be live on Facebook
initially here for Optic, it's only one member. Loud Sassy. This A side hold. Aspas close enough, but no early burst from Optic. But no progress on the other extremity.
No, and they're making quite quick progress here. This should be quite concise if all goes to plan.
Oh, nice lineup, man.
Clearing out the close corners on towards Sewer, but no one really paying much mind to it because we see it. Louder playing a little bit deeper. One towards CT, one towards Heaven. Victor going to take the space, force him away and actually take that space himself. Doubling down on that, it's also Crashies, but both taking a little low here. Look at the HP. Crashies, Victor, and FNS, all a little chipped up.
See, Pancada sending through this smoke means he can't actually smoke off the trap on the flank, so he has to wait this out for the time being. The fault line's doing perfect, actually catching 3 here, less.
Flanks unlocked. Time to get the wrap on as well. Sassy noting 2, but somehow he's still alive. It's Sadak to connect towards Victor, down to 3 now. Sadak waiting on the player and towards Graffiti. Can they get him in time? Pancada prize away FNS, and it's all on 1. And then it was quickly none. 4 playing this back in perfectly. Loud on these retakes are golden.
The fault line was beautiful. They actually only got the 1 kill off the back of that. Les swings through, finds that headshot. Unfortunately, all that damage done early on. I remember Victor and Crashies, I believe, tucked into Graffiti. Was so tagged up. I mean, Sassy should have had those kills, to be honest. He was so close to finding them. Optic 7-0 in revenge matches. And now actually up against the ropes.
But what a bittersweet moment this will be.
Yeah, they got 1 kill.
Yeah, matchup. Again, see Loud, for example, go out in groups. Last time we got to see this real matchup go down in another tournament. And what a reply would that be? Revenge truly served best when it's cold. At this point, already damage. Gonna catch Crashies. It didn't actually get the second player, but again, the walking wounded left. Marv, how does on 1. Quick handling of this Sassy, fired up now.
Oh my god.
To Sadak's there. It's comfortable in the end, softened at the start.
That's the fault line, the season and the paint shell. Like I said, the combo comes through. Just to catch Optic off guard.
He went to reload and the support was so good.
That homework factor. Some of the things that Optic set up in the early round. 2 kills on the side of Optic, Victor and Marv to get on the board here. Actually, 2 Bulldogs and a Vandal in the hands of Les here. Very comfortable round 3 setup, actually. Especially now if they want to sit a little deeper and force Optic to explore the map. Deep smoke on A lobby as well. That's actually going to draw Crashes and FNS back here. On the back of that, Les is actually tucked into sewers now with that rifle. He's got a safe TP outside Link.
Wow. Link there na? Link? Link
Right.
Rewarded for the early setup.
Yeah.
And that's just all on the back of that smoke. That smoke draws Crashes and FNS, puts them on high alert.
Bad for Optic,
and
man.
Punishes.
Theory's fantastic. Watching it pay off in real time, just perfect. Looks like they are reconvening over towards the A site. Already early work and space taken by FNS. I think Victor's by his side too. Yeah, you're going to kind of linger around middle. And not necessarily a bad call. Correct call as it stands, noting that we do have this less on the other side, sat deep towards kind of the stairs, almost CT.
Did they leave A side?
So there should be a plan here. I do wonder if they try and get someone potentially early towards CT or get a little ahead of it. It looks like they're trying that, absolutely. Feel they've been given a little bit of freedom here. How much space do they try and take? FNS trying to maybe set up Victor a little here, but see how diligent they are on the way back in. Once again, Loud are notoriously good at this.
See FNS caught on that one, and actually the answer quite even forward this, but
oh no.
Pinch comes through, Sadak and Lesser found kills. Aspas over the top
oh,
now.
No.
He's found Yay!
He's found Marv. It's just instantaneous.
No.
Loud have a talent, and you are watching it in droves.
No.
Look at the HP bars.
Fire on
Barely
Hara.
breaking a sweat. They create that early advantage. Sassy has fallen, but that's it. A tag onto Les.
It's all peaches and cream for them when they're working back in like that. I've never seen it look so easy.
That's the 3rd converted with 4 standing. And it's all on the back of this early setup, removing Crashes. What a beautiful round once again from Loud. It's ridiculous. And that's the plan from the get-go. You see, as soon as that first blood's drawn, they know they have the 5v4, they have numbers advantage. They reset back into that retake setup. The Guardian, 2 stingers to work with here for Optic.
Looks simplistic, straight through towards Garage if it keeps going this way. Yeah, gonna actually catch Pancada. No Tim falling away. And take Garage. Now they're gonna seemingly prop up one, gonna potentially Crashes in towards that and explore the rest of the map. They had everyone else sat towards the middle, but it's over towards A long. See Victor potentially note that. Less gonna be forced off the angle as Optic start to look to potentially threaten that B site.
Well, no, Victor actually pops the run it
back.
Nice. Going to force Less off, and actually the spam comes through. Victor, he's found the kill.
But Sadak's here. Sadak is here, and they have no idea. They have absolutely no idea.
Oh no!
There's Sadak among them. He's going to find one. FNS falls quickly to the frenzy, but he doesn't get it. Where's the spike and all that's being planted? That's going down. Made something out of nothing in this one. Optic
might
didn't have the best buy, but made it work. Sassy and Aspas. So much room to try and clear through and so little concept as to where they are.
Optic going to play this one passively as well. It's just Victor to hold close contact. Still got 2 flashes to work with, actually. The close range here, the Stinger going to cause real problems on the way back through onto B site. Sassy going to try and find something here at least. We'll catch one in the seas. And Victor going to pull the trigger now. Finds Aspas. Sassy trying to get away with this. Potential to do a little bit of damage.
Oh, nice.
4 on the round for Victor.
Nice.
50 converted for Optic. On the back of Stingers and a little bit of aggression. That's even with Sanak getting into
deadly
position behind this.
So
see the amount of pressure Les is under.
Lovely work with the paranoia and the catch and the commitment behind it. Chasing that down, but you're right. It was Sanak that I started to get nervous about his presence being there. He could have potentially found 2, maybe more. Wasn't the case. Victor outdid him. He's got the running back on nice and quick as well. So this is exactly what you'd want if it was the Optic. Utilize this Phoenix to its best potential. And it looks like an early start here. Top flash off the back of the Prowler. And away he goes. Victor's off on one. Yeah, he's got Pancada, and it's going to be a quick flash towards B and the chase down. He wants to get in there, but the slow going to hinder a little progress and bring less in for the fight. But the operator now noted, forced to back, but look at Optic, already on the site. There was nowhere to run for him and nowhere to hide. The spike now going to be delivered. The plan going to come through.
Oh, shit.
What?
Come on.
Salak found that kill.
How?
The Rolling Thunder gets posted as well. Aspas looking to close the distance, but doesn't get on to top of default.
Just catching his shins on the way through, but looks for the fight
Oh!
still. Yay wins it, of course he does. Dazed and confused, it doesn't matter.
What the hell just
Optic
happened?
regain composure in this round, only losing 2 for
What?
themselves, but finding form here to close the gap.
And the run it back creates so much pressure. The C site completely abandoned. There's so much pressure coming on to B, and it's less to be the one to feel that heat. Optic navigate their way all the way onto C site, and ultimately it's just one kill that defines this round. Actually, even with the funds here, it was just the rifle for Aspas, a couple of stingers here for Loud. Optic revert back towards A lobby here, and yeah, he posts up with the operator, Aspas and Sassy. You can see him on the X-ray.
Here.
Just holding on to the angle though. Aspas conscious of that rifle.
Oh, damn.
Sharp for it.
Real quick. It's taken away more than just the tip of the spear. That's Yay now. Moved. Again, making so much damage on rounds like this. Like, look at the buy. It is stingers. You know, the headhunter for less sure, and the rifle for Aspas, but being able to activate him of all people is essential to outcome. And they're standing and fighting on this one, but they have to respect the paranoia committed. And now you can see that link rotation coming in. The two players kind of peeling away from the A side. They're ready for this B fight.
Oh!
They're so fast. Aspas, he is making himself such a problem. The paint shell on the way out, but he's done the damage.
Oh, no.
FNS has 3 to find. Salak just throws himself at him.
Another Thrifty to flip this back, and Sassy's utility completely shutting down this audible towards B site. And the rifle paying dividends in that regard. Decay just absolutely blindsiding Optic.
Precision kill.
Aspas really looking to heat up now as well.
The fact he was so present in this round, considering he's the only one with the rifle, was brilliant. Really good to see him take that space. And taking Yay at the start, quick rotation onto B. Really, really good. And maybe rinse and repeat. Let's see it. Yay. Wants the challenge.
Posted on that angle.
Yeah, he was waiting.
I've got to be careful. He's going to eat a ton of damage there.
Mm-hmm.
Down to 63.
Oh, they're exploring sewer though.
Was the fault line, I think, going to set them up for this, but doesn't catch.
And neither did the Prowler. Yeah.
I mean, they don't push through, but at least denial of information there. Pancard,
Spike down.
the door got broken and Crashy's punished for it. Pancard actually finds the headshot. Victor now trying to get behind this, but Pancard now will slip into a more passive angle with less to complement that with that operator. Yeah, he's still exploring towards 8. Loud been happy to give this up.
Because they can take it back so easily.
Exactly, yeah.
Never team looks so comfortable in these retakes. Victor doesn't win out either. That's a problem. They're down pretty substantial numbers. Marv noted super early, down so low. And this retake again still looking as refined as ever. FNS at least going to be back looking a little healthier, but yeah, only good for one. Now it's on FNS. He's got so many problems, he can't get away from any of them. Loud once again proving
I feel like
retakes are just one of the skills that they truly have.
Yeah, they've really got their finger on the pulse here. They know exactly when to re-hit A site. Like I said, on the back of creating these early advantages, they know that they can come back through and play the trades. It doesn't even come to that. It's the second time where there's 4 people left standing to retake A site. Optic, they have to answer back here. There has to be some form of adjustment. Because Loud are playing into, they're giving them the tools to play into their hands. The benefit of nearly a full house of ultimates here. Victor just missing 2 for the run it back.
But tell me you're not getting worried though, even if you're...
I'm already worried. With how Loud are approaching this defensive half, I'm already worried. Because Optic can't convert the advantage that ultimately Loud are giving to them.
Correct. That's the thing that scares me in this. The win conditions that Optic were looking for, you know, getting plants, getting into the site, getting entries, you know, they're still doing okay, but the problem is that Loud are so comfortable.
Just to put it in perspective, Optic
Sure.
have nearly an 80% post-plant success rate on Haven. And they're being given free plants.
Yep.
Effectively 4 people on site with free roam of where to set up utility.
Any nice post plants you fancy, yeah.
And they still can't convert.
Yeah.
So they need to nip this in the butt early on. I mean, we're already in round 8. I say early on. This one's already spiraling out of control if you look at the nature of some of these round victories. And actually now to take into account, yes, the ultimates are there, but the funds starting to dwindle for Optic. We'll have the tour de force to offset that
is
here.
falling
There's
apart.
Victor at 2,700 and Crashies at 1,700.
For me, I like the pace when we saw those B hits, you know, that C split that came through as well. That seemed to work well enough. You need to have a brawl in this, because if you leave Loud alive, they will absolutely destroy you. And again, they're getting creative, they're getting more aggressive and assertive, pushing down on long. Aspas gonna add insult to injury. As soon as, of course, the reasonable answer would be to adjust and look towards C, look towards B, where they found success. There's already a stack there, and you've already lost the back line.
Victor trying to slip up behind this wall, but he's posted up. Less will punish. Marv actually finds Aspas elsewhere.
Would they back away, though?
Being now less to be against the ropes here. Spotted out by Marv as well. Actually, Aftershock misses.
Less. How much more can you do? Pressure mounting, deleted. Crashes is there, but there was still a player on long. I don't think they noted the one player on long. Pancada has such an opportunity. But he sees one, he sees two, and they scatter away from him. But a 1v2. You got Ye posted towards long, ready for the post plan. You got Marved on the way around, supporting probably through Garage here. But Sadak gonna try and at least get up towards Plat. Clear sight, sees nothing. Looks towards Garage, notes nothing.
Marv still has a paranoia as well.
Ooh, trying to bait the shot there, seeing Ye. So, now he's seen Ye. And considering it looked like Loud had the right read on this, that was the adjustment coming in. Credit to Optic for still sticking the landing.
Well played.
Again, the Aftershock just missing on the lockdown. At least gives Optic a little more confidence. There's going to be no secondary angle being held from CT, and they can really pressure less. I mean, it's not often you say it, but Pancada's just a little bit cleaner with that. That can completely change the outcome because Marv is so disconnected.
Yeah, you're right. 5-3 now. You need to see it strung together though. See if Optic do have variety to this. Because once again, you're going to see a quick rotation though. Now, last time we saw them get punished through B connector when they went for that B hit off the back. These two players who are on that A site. But already, a lot of presence noted, but have they got a plan in mind? I want to see if they've read these rotations now.
Well, look at this now. On the back of the success on A site and giving it up, they can stack 3 towards Garage and C. And actually with less on the operator. I mean, they also have a 2-man hold on B.
I think they've read this. I think considering how quickly that Prowler became committed, they've got to have noted they pulled the players away this early. It's actually a lot of information being found just by seeing this utility already committed. They could... I guess they could go back towards A, but again, it's once again retake time. It's terrifying.
The concern being is now you look at it, and actually Rolling Thunder, Showstopper, to come back through on the retake. And that makes it even more comfortable.
Correct.
Or at least on the side of Loud, even more confident for them in the retake.
Oh, yeah. And they still, obviously, if you're Optic, you still have to clear up here. So it becomes really apparent that you've not felt pressure anywhere else on the map by this point. Now, you can't blame them. They have to be diligent. It'd be, we'd be blaming them for not clearing their corners if they didn't. So in they go. Similar scenes, and now we have to see if they can withhold. Can they withstand Loud in these retakes?
Open plant, so I think Optic are going to give up sight here. This could be the adjustment that actually finds them converting one of these rounds.
Could be the best plan they've had so far. There's that Showstopper coming in, both of the key components you were talking about. That's only one on the side, so it's only going to note 1, maybe 2 up towards Heaven. Aspas posts it! Finds a recipient, that's going to be Crashy's gone. And they got to know this now. If you're Loud, you know they are sitting deep on this one. The smoke's going to go in, the paranoia's there. Victor, you got to get on this. Someone's got to stop this. Finally, they deny the defuse. The flash is great. Victor's still alive and 3 still standing. Optic not out of this one. The adjustments worked. They found their answer.
Finally,
They've dealt with Loud.
And now actually swings back in the opposite direction. Loud have to address this. If some ultimates come online, and particularly actually if Victor can put his running back to use and clear out that A site, allowing a free plant, allowing that
finally
in the post-plant hold. Could become concerning. Marv finding 2 blind kills there.
Fair enough.
Kind of look like me.
Oh fuck.
We got the running back for Victor.
Okay.
See where that gets committed in the end. And I wonder if there's repetition to be found with this for Optic. Protocol is meaning they have to pull the players away from A, find that space, and do all the same work towards Garage, towards B, not lose players. Obviously easier said than done as Pancada. He's posted on this one.
So close.
Oh, he's fucked.
The flash and the
how did he survive,
really
man?
like the combination between Fade and Phoenix here. But Les is posted with the operator. That's going to be a shot. Not landing that he would have wanted. Slowed down, but certainly not stopped. And now the pressure stops.
Oh, yeah, at least he got one.
Victor isolating the fight towards Pancada.
Oh.
Greeting was Aspas. Greets him with a smile and says goodbye. But it is Aspas and Les up against 3. Look where that spike's going and look where Ye is. This is just fantastic progress. You can see on a deeper angle.
Nice.
And Les considered it, but was not ready for it.
Spike planted.
Able to create some pressure. And rewarded for it here. Aspas still has the rifle. I mean, 1,200 in the bank. Oh, he's going to make a concerted effort for this, but with Ye slipping deeper into spawn, he's got to dig him out first. That has to be the first scalp to claim, and already time slipping away from him.
Committing? Oh, okay. Somehow. इसी तरह निकला भाई. वो kill मतलब.
Job done.
5 HP.
Okay. Optic have the answer.
Okay, 5-5.
And if we want to discuss kind of,
Bro, लगा Optic गया इसका Optic का बाद. At least they.
have to chalk up the fact that one, yes,
the timeout helped them out.
Bonus, but they also picked up the pistol, right? So there was a nice little buffer at the start of things. Once we got into the meat of it, yes, those retakes were very impressive, but Optic came prepared with an answer. So technically, this is, even though the scoreline is sitting all even, I'm trending a little towards Optic, considering the vast majority of the rounds that they've garnered are in the full gun rounds. Let's see if that holds true, as once again we're seeing this kind of combination here. We'll flash out the window. We did see the Prowler last time, not this time.
This is noted.
Temptation to follow that out. Marked. Ooh, gets himself the angle, but it's Victor to find success towards middle as Sadak tried to explore a little.
And also it's the walk out. Optic are now trying to gain an advantage on the back of Loud being so eager to find some space elsewhere behind this early presence shown. More Optic stacked up outside B.
The Premier Pro on again.
Now there's one on the other side. Not full coverage here though. Actually the paranoia in the paint shell. I don't know if that will find a kill, but definitely prevented the spike. But Victor looking to get aggressive. Marv now with the backfill. Louder found all the kills though.
3 of them. And
how did he get 3?
Absolute travesty.
Wait, I missed it. Fucking Premier Bro.
48 seconds. Oh, he pulled the trigger. I thought the discipline might have kicked in.
Oh no.
Not the case. Loud. Stabilize.
Okay,
they
they're back.
Absolutely need this. They would have been broke for round 12 if Optic had closed this out. 3 survive. Carry these weapons across. The operator maintained as well.
I missed it. क्या हुआ क्या वहाँ पे?
Actually, Sadak and I was going to say Sassy, whether or not they can spread the funds effectively here. So we Sassy to play it out with a light shield, but the important thing being the operator available
here. So निकाल रहा है पूरा round. He's only the one taking out all the rounds.
Finesse on that lockdown. So last time used reactively in Garage, whether or not they set up for a site hit here. Actually, the ping towards sewer maybe implying. Sadak again happy to explore this. This time less. Catches Marved ahead of getting into position.
So now, rocking a hard place. Pancada holds it down. Sadak gonna fill the void. Quick flash to buy some time, but the pressure's still mounting.
Oh, Victor also down. Optic is falling apart.
Paranoia's coming through. Everything's starting to look good for Loud in this round. Probably leading into the half on this one. It looks inevitable, and as Crashies turns on a dime and does that. He's looking for Les as well, as Les is encroaching towards this. He's still got a minute.
1v2.
He's got a lot of time to play with here. And he got close to that last clutch. He found some room for himself.
Can be possible.
2 of the opposing players are playing right next to each other.
I mean, they're going to read this as he's pushing spawn, right? If he's not gone for this plant, you have to assume he's playing aggressively.
Does he see anything? No.
Oh.
So we get the free plant here. We'll have the ultimate available. This goes reveal back, but it's 30 HP to work with. And finally now, Loud starting to figure it out.
There's the problem. It's been given away.
30 seconds left.
He does have his ult online though.
It's just one shot. That's all Loud need to land.
Trying to play the timing, going around the world. Could spin up towards long if he wants it. But they're sitting so pretty. Both of them on such good HP.
Full HP.
And they're clearing methodically. They're checking every single corner. Horn goes towards long. That will at least keep some confirmation that he's not there. Instantly they turn and look towards...
Oh!
They got a little scary, got a little dicey.
Almost line up
Once
away.
again,
Shit.
the retake holds strong. Loud carving themselves a lead here, Mike. It's only 7-5, but it's given them an advantage now.
Absolutely has, yeah. So to come out of that with a 2-round advantage, especially considering the disadvantage at the start they started with, brilliant stuff from Optic.
It certainly is, but it's not over yet. This is only the first half. Let's go back down to the desk.
I love this series. It's so close between these two teams. I know before Agent Select, we weren't quite
Half
sure how
time.
we felt about the Phoenix, but now you've seen it against Loud. Josh, what are your opinions of it?
Well, I think Victor did a great job at actually recovering the half because it was looking dire there to start with. You know, Loud were really able to get a snowball going off the back of Aspas. He's having a fantastic map. And now the questions become, you know, when we are looking forwards, about Victor and whether or not he's going to be able to keep this up, because this was Victor's best half, at least when you look back at how they've played previously.
Yeah, but for Aspas, it's been good for him as well. And I think for Loud, they've been defined by how they were playing in these retakes. So often completely even up this A site and trusting their ability to fight back in. This is one of those rounds. This was actually the bonus round that they managed to convert. And they're just super well coordinated on these retakes, particularly with this double initiator comp and Aspas feeling enabled on that raise. But as the half progressed, Optic really found their way back into things and again made those adaptations on the fly.
Is 5 enough? The question is, exactly, Josh, is 5 enough? Because when you look at Optic and how they play Haven, on their attack side, that is where they've been collecting all the rounds to take away that map so far over the course of this tournament. And so I'm wondering now, as the sides are going to swap around, Optic are going to be playing on the defensive side. It sounds odd, they're playing a double Sentinel comp, but they have looked weaker on that side. And I think 7 rounds for Loud, listen, they take the pistol round. I think they may have just carved out a spot in history.
They may have one step away. You win this map, you close out Haven, and you're the first Brazilian team to ever take a trophy home. What an achievement it could be.
Loud just 6 rounds away from that trophy. Pansy and Hypog, let's see if they can close this one out.
They've given themselves the footing here, Mike. They've given themselves that pathway to glory. 7-5, they've absolutely given themselves a chance, but it's not completely out of the woods yet. There's still danger. There's still what we were seeing from Optic. It's not over yet. It's how bad do Optic want this.
Absolutely. And last time, actually, previously versus the RX, it was Marved and Ye to really be the driving forces on defense. Victor struggled to find any sort of success here, and now actually swing immediately on this angle will force Victor and Crashy's a little deeper on site, but already reinforcements here in A-Link. Now don't stop it though. They're straight onto site.
Yeah, but already Optic fell away from this. It's looking for like, actually, I want to see it was mid-tempo in this, because looking at FNS's position, and they've got the molly going to be clearing out towards Graffiti. The burst on the side, but it gets manhandled, sent back by the Frenzies. But then, a double dip.
No. Abe. I think Allowed will win, man. Fuck.
Absolutely stomped.
What is FNS doing? I don't understand.
Get ahead of that plant coming through.
Yes, only 3 kills.
Heads on a swivel.
What the
That looked good initially. As soon as that molly goes up, I mean, FNS is here so quickly. Problem being, this is too many frenzies. Tucked up so close on site. That's a pacey start to the second half. Pistol on the board.
This is not good.
Rifles to come through here. 2 Bulldogs on the board.
Hey, Optic हारने वाला है. I thought Optic will win.
Classics to work with. And the stun actually going to go onto the orb. Do they try and punish this? Trying to feed Victor another ult orb, and some utility invested here. That's it. Victor
Really good
on the triple swing. Optic want to take the fight to now.
Oh,
they don't want to let him get set up this time.
Okay. Well, ferocious.
Ye slipped through as well. Got to be conscious though, because Pancada's already at C-Long.
He's got a lot of space to work with.
Loud have to take a breather. I think they will wait for Pancada to find something.
Only
3 shots in the Headhunter.
Hey, prowling around down here. They've got to be aware of this, though. They've got to be aware. This could be a call for the rotation, but you've got... Oh, a shot and a half is what you've got. Yay.
Pancada, though, he's slipped
Says
all the
same
way
scene.
through.
Here's the same scene. Now, Yay would be the best to note this, 'cause now the alarm bell rings. The three players
Oh no,
swing
you
together.
got one at
He
least.
still gets one. Sassy on the other side with another. And a 2v2, any recoverable weapons? Yes, Marv's got himself a Bulldog. And Sassy in the back line is surely considered. Less forced away. And now with 18 seconds, they turn attention! And overrun Sassy! I asked how bad they want it. Apparently real bad. Still find this out, they hear the plant.
10 seconds.
And Les sitting pretty though. He's got the rifle. He's still got the light armor beside him. Molly towards the side, clears it, notes nothing. And the timing. Les is going around the world just at the right time.
He slipped away from the spike though. He's not in line of sight.
He's absolutely not. So, going to be pressured. Do they consider it? Do they think about it? Already they get contact on it, but the spray's good. He's not stopping. Marv's not stopping. He finally comes off.
Oh, why did you stop?
Yes! Punishes him.
Why did you stop? हो जाता वो. What the
I mean, any
fuck?
other round, in any other matchup,
Sure.
Marv sticks that.
Of course he does.
Because he's gotten away with it so many times. But Les, the absolute hero here.
Man.
Victor
निकल जाता ये
almost
round.
has him.
Oh, the Iceman himself finally melting a little under the pressure of it all.
What a round from Optic, though.
Yep. Something out of nothing. Something out of nothing.
Look at the repurchase back into. Loud.
I mean, they're still pretty good with the Spectre. I'm not going to put it past them at 9-5. If they make it to 10 now, I'm getting real worried for Optic's chances here. Loud on the verge of double digits. If they can somehow dig deep in this, your danger man, always going to be less here. That rifle, still in the hand. Don't forget about that.
Actually, this one way kind of sets up Yay as well. It's only Aspas positioned here. Crash is actually now slipping away towards Heaven. I think there's two. Potential here for Sadak and Sassy to try and fake something onto A site. I think Crash has used this lineup before. It's dirty. And at least if he can confirm that this is a fake and nobody follows up on potentially the fault line or a prowler or anything sent out on that side.
Good timing on the check.
Finally gets the ping here.
But that's not where the spike is.
Nope.
Oh, and that's big info, right? But look at the scattering. Instantly adjusting right back across, mirroring the movement, but by now Loud have the plant in. That's great. Perfect paranoia, and they're burning alive. And now mowed down. Good trade, though. Less standing tall.
Possible.
Pushes into the smoke. Zero respect, zero fear. He's waiting for them to appear on the other side. They have no idea about this. Who blinks first?
Right next to
Who
him.
moves first? They have no clue. Unless, how is he doing this? Time and time again. Breaking Optic's hearts.
Ace ले गया वे बंदा.
Absolutely ridiculous. There's only one noted on A site, but they scramble for this rotation. They're trying to send bodies to bail Crashies out. The alarm bot gives it away. I mean, a ton of damage here. Look how much damage Les actually eats there.
This guy's built different. There's something different about the way this guy plays the game.
What the fuck? Just spam. Just spam.
Absolute madness. And now you're definitely worried. Loud have found
This is
double
bad. This
digits.
is bad.
Down confidence.
Loud might
Their
take it home,
individuals are rolling
guys.
into the game now. Everything.
Now, playing a different game out here on Haven.
Yeah.
With just two stingers here for Optic. Marv and Victor. The ghost in hand for FNS. Actually, Yay gonna load up on Headhunter shots as well. Optic looking to get a little aggressive here. Yay and FNS to support Marv. Get him tucked in nice and early. And Crashies will be in range to hear this utility going into sewers. It's not the first time Loud have showed presence here. I think that previous round definitely going to be present in the thought process here for Optic. Don't want to give any opportunity in terms of over-rotating here.
Might.
Actually stick to their guns. Nobody moving on the side of Optic. Committed to this four-man hold towards C. And Loud. Happy to play out the downtime here.
Oh, yeah. Let him sweat. build that pressure. The tension almost palpable at this point. You know that Optic is starting to get, you know, those dire thoughts. You're not out of it yet, but it's looking like that landslide is falling your way. And the frenzies, the stingers, whatever they can scrape together is simply not looking enough. We wait though. I'm gonna go up.
Finally, side entry plan. Okay.
The plant comes in for free.
Only one.
There's a C-stack, okay. It was a gamble. Didn't work out.
Where is the team? Five
standing, but I mean, with how disciplined Loud have played, don't even expect these stingers to get much done here. Only one flash to work with. The paranoia as well for Marv, but it's going to take a miracle.
I think the game is gone.
Loud just set up already with this utility so late on in the round. It didn't cost them anything to get in here. So they have so much to slow down this retake.
You're right. It's all those time purchases starting to really mount up here. They're straight out of it. Flash is good. Might catch Pancada. But it's just nothing. It's odds and ends. A whimper at the end of the round as 11 is carved on the board for Loud now. We could be moments away. One more round and it's championship point. And Optic haven't got off the starting blocks here in the second half.
We saw them turn the tides in the first. Talking about their ability to stop that early momentum and get around on the board. They were successful previously. But it's going to take a miracle here. 6-round deficit. Optic barely anything left in the tank after this in terms of the finances. A run it back to work with.
What the fuck?
Actually, Les going to pop the tour de force off the rip here. Victor pretty deep here. I mean, if he does want to throw out the run it back, he has to clear all this space. He does.
All right, Flash is good. Going to force the TP away. A little bit of a gamble on the spam and hoping it finds something and he gets sent away. Not finding as much as he'd like here, but you're absolutely right. Information aplenty.
Does he get back onto this angle though? Les is posted up now, anticipating some sort of re-aggression here from Optic. Now Victor's holding an active angle. Crashy's, I guess, ready to swing off the contact.
Teleport's ready.
Les nearly spotting the barrel.
Bring them down.
They wouldn't dare peek into this.
Now Victor has no flashes left.
Yeah, and then they're already leaning towards C. This is all building towards a C crunch anyway. You've still got the players on long. You've got 2 working through Garage. It's going to be a Finesse who's now going to be drawn to attention. Great control on the first. Silences Aspas. Pancada soon to follow. Finally traded out though. Sadak going to build in through Garage. Yay with a great position, but Blind can't do much more. And it's still Marv to the back of the side. The Iceman himself needs to stay cool. And he's done well with one, but it's not going to be enough.
1v2.
As Sassy now in the 1v2. Plant going to come in, but they are closing the gap fast to save Plant. But then now there's players on long. Did he note the one close through Garage? He absolutely has! And with 40 HP, he's done the unthinkable! He's taken them to 12! And now 1 round away!
I think that's it.
More heroics from these Loud players. Sassy delivering here on Haven. What a ridiculous clutch.
Right, 2v1 हार गए
Just
भाई.
ridiculous.
That's 12 off the back of this.
He's so composed as well.
He knows he's absolutely gone on the ropes. We are 1 round away. The last purchase potentially for Optic. It's now or it's never. It's do or it's die. And it's a double stack towards Sua. Pancada already ripping the head off of Ye's shoulders. Would they predict the second?
No!
Oh, yes, they do! Pancada
Oh, my GG.
breaking Victor in 2. And now there's only 3 standing. And it's all building towards this A site.
They've got so much utility to work with again.
Oh, no.
and Aspas have both found one.
It's all on one. The last man standing, F&S. And
GG.
after so much time, so many years of heartbreak at the hands of Optic, Loud beat them in the best possible way, becoming the Valorant 2022 champion. What a moment for the men on the stage.
Absolutely incredible performance from Loud today. Besting Optic. You can see what it means to them as well. The entire hopes of that region pinned on those 5, and they deliver here.
And they've been living in the shadows of Optic, forced out in the group stages, constantly beaten, questioned their capability. And how many times do we say Optic then just kind of flourished through the tournament? But now is the time.
And they deserved it, they played
They
really
fought
good.
so goddamn hard to stand on that stage.
Optic कुछ कर ही नहीं पाया भाई यार. They could not do anything in heaven, man. They could not do anything.
Final, and beat them here. Truly something to be proud of. And an incredible game from both sides, Mike.
Absolutely, and this isn't even to say, you know, as if Optic just completely fell short here.
No, they didn't.
Loud put on an absolute masterclass, particularly here on Haven, just demonstrating such solid discipline.
They tried though.
And a couple of these Loud players coming up huge individually.
Yes.
Optic take nothing away from their run.
No.
Incredible consistency to even make it to here.
How many teams have we seen just shy away from the spotlight after picking up one big victory, but no, Optic always showed their diligence coming back around. But this moment is them on the screen, Loud. Again, they had so much hard time put their way by their opponents here. So many people questioning their capability, and they have proven everybody wrong.
Fantastic stuff, and even again, talk about some of the key players here coming online in the final map as well. Pancada and Les individually, just outstanding performance from them. Even then, you have to mention the others: Sadak, Aspas, Sassy. That clutch from Sassy, ridiculous. And we get it now, the dream. Lined up for Sao Paulo. I know Josh was talking about it earlier.
Can you imagine?
Brazil will carry the title into that event next year.
That's what I think everyone's looking forward to now. The region has a champion to follow, to cheer for, to set the bar once again, to carry that flag forward. But you're right, bringing that trophy all the way home. That's... it feels almost scripted. It almost feels scripted. Oh man, let's take a glimpse back. Let's have a look back at some of the moments that led to this, at least here, because again, I think watching this game through and through, seeing and both of us casting this rivalry so often, this is the best I've ever seen Loud, flat out.
Absolutely, and just to think as well, there are so many times where both teams look to really switch things up, right?
Yeah.
Because this is a comfort zone matchup, right? They're so well versed. They know each other so well. That's even to think about actually how things started on Ascent, right? When Optic really taking the fight to the back lines of Loud, looking to disrupt them as much as possible. And actually Loud doing the exact same thing. You come back onto Breeze then. It was just such an amazing series to watch.
El Clasico does certainly hold up to its price at this again. Look at it. Any other day, Marv would have held that, and we know it. You know it. But these moments, these pressure scenarios, these stages, bring the best out of it. And this, an ace at this point. Come on, Les. Come on.
Well, wasn't it basically that then into like the Sassy clutch, like one round later?
Yep.
Just heroics on both sides of the coin here, Lauren.
Absolutely. Every single player has been just formidable from start to finish, and it's been an honor being part of that journey, part of that experience, because for some reason we always seem to...
I think I'll end my stream too, guys. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. If you don't forget to like it. I might come back later. Maybe. Bye bye. Good night.